Hello. We
We're
are
back.
live. We are back. Hello, everyone. Well, we multi is everyone streaming on? Everyone's streaming on their own channels, right?
Yeah, I think everyone's streaming. Shit.
All right. Hell yeah. Hello, uninformed leftist fans, North Star Radio fans. Hello, everyone. I'm Anthony. And Do Not Warriors. What up, everybody?
Do Not Worry podcast, Uninformed Leftists on YouTube, North Star Radio, all
So
here together.
we got our boys coming in live from like Minneapolis, from Minnesota. It's weird. Like it's weird that I'm the one. Like I live in Lebanon. Like I'm the one who's neighbors with Israel. You guys are supposed to be checking up on me. I'm supposed to be like protesting out there, getting gassed, getting shot.
Right.
Uh, how you guys doing? You guys doing okay? What are the vibes like where you're at?
Casey, how have you been doing? Because I feel like I've been avoiding the worst of it. Obviously, there was a massive protest in Minneapolis on Friday, and I was able to attend that. And then I'm like, I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the weekend. And then on Saturday, obviously, we wake up to the news that a man got executed on his hands and knees in the street. I'm like, okay, gotta go and show support to that. So, but yeah, how has your experience been, Casey?
I mean, it's been. Obviously, it's been a very emotional couple weeks, 3 weeks now. And I live, not to dox myself, but in the general area of downtown Minneapolis, which
Right.
is like about a mile from yesterday's
Yeah,
shooting.
and you were also like a mile away from where Renee Good got shot.
Yeah, not as close, but general, basically,
Yeah.
around that area, it's been nonstop, like police helicopters flying around my neighborhood.
That's crazy.
I've been mostly staying out of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, my best duties are sort of here working on videos and stuff, and I've just been trying to be sort of covering what's going on, whether it's like on my Twitter or just writing up videos and such. So I've mostly been staying out of it. Especially with the cold, it's just like not only does it make it more difficult for like ice in general, but they have the gear, they have the capacities, they have the bodies and the vehicles, and but it also makes it harder for everyone else to just operate. So it feels like, I don't know about you, it feels like at this point we can confidently say that it's basically a full-on invasion of a federal
Yes.
agency that doesn't care about local law enforcement. They don't even care about state law enforcement, and they're basically working against local law enforcement. And there's some sort of upper hand in DC that's sort of making these calls.
It's
Yeah.
insane, dude. And I mean, for me as well, watching all the way from here in Lebanon, like, I mean, sometimes people forget I'm also like, I'm a US citizen. I criticize the US a lot. There's a lot that I really dislike about the US, particularly just the government and how they compose themselves and how they treat the rest of the world, particularly their foreign policy. But like, I'm still a US citizen. There's so much that I love about the US, the people, a lot of the culture. I don't want to see this shit happening, in my country as well. So it's fucked up. I'm a dual citizen. I know I live here in Lebanon and I left the States, but when I see things happening like that, uh, it's just really fucked up. The injustice, like seeing a guy on his hands and knees, basically, who was just trying to protect the lady from getting shoved, to get executed like that, and then just to have people justify it, to have like the president justifying it, to have like the Department of Homeland Security. So it's just been kind of insane. But before we get into any more detail, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. This is, I guess, technically episode 1 of this podcast that has yet to be named. We've been struggling with naming this.
The
We've
yet
also
to be
been kinda
named podcast. That's not bad. Yet to
That's
be
the
named.
name. Yet to be named. So I'm gonna cheat real quick. I'm gonna give you guys my favorite options for names.
Yeah.
And then
You're gonna put your thumb on the
maybe-
scale.
I'm gonna put my thumb on the scale, and then you guys can put your thumbs on the scale as well. Let me just quickly wait. Oh yeah, so wait. Let me just switch to my camera real quick as I switch to my desktop. So my two options for names. And I'm gonna do a poll in the chat once the guys give their favorite options. Bat Takes Bureau. The Bat Takes Bureau. I like
pretty
that
good.
name. Also, this was a viewer submission by Miles Murphy Cork from Ireland. The recommendation was Better Left Unsaid. I really like that name.
I
That
like.
might be my
I do
favorite.
like that one.
Yeah, Better Left Unsaid. A viewer submission by Miles Murphy Cork from Ireland. Oh, hello. Those are my two favorite. Bat Takes Bureau and Better Left Unsaid. I'd be happy with either of those names. Gentlemen.
Better left unsaid. What did I came up with a bunch of stupid names for this? I said like, oh, what did I say? Left Cosa Nostra. If we wanted to reference,
Mafia.
Leftist Mafia, we could do a reference to that. Left for Dead, but I don't know. No, I think Better Left Unsaid is my favorite one, honestly. Call Me Tanky. I do like that one too, but of course it's like kind of shackling ourselves to the political tanky aspect of our conversation.
How the fuck do I write Bureau? Why the fuck am I not knowing how to write Bureau?
Yeah, it's I think there's
Bureau,
an A and some U's
Sorry,
in there.
yeah.
Better Left Unsaid.
What the fuck? I literally don't know how to write Bureau right now. That's so funny. There we go. There we go. So what's your favorite? Should I? What should I
My
add to
chat
that?
is liking Better Left Unsaid as well. One said.
Oh, they're liking it.
Yeah, one person said 3 boys, 1 podcast.
Haley made a recommendation. Call it Leftovers. Never been done. And by the way, Haley, happy early birthday. Haley D, one of our favorite supporters, one of our community, best community members, mods, patron, member. Haley, we love you. Happy early birthday. ينعاد عليك عبيد المية.
See,
Casey, any... Sorry, James, go ahead.
I was just gonna say
Oh,
you treat your chat so much better than I treat my chat. Like you're
'cause
like happy to
they
them.
treat
I'm
me
like,
good.
shut the fuck up. No,
They treat me better than I
treat you
deserve to be
too.
treated, so it's the least
At
I
least
can
you have
do.
a chat.
Mike M, thank you for
What?
becoming a channel member.
Non-existent.
Casey, what are you leaning towards for a name?
Well, here's the name that I've been liking, but it's a little harsh, you know. It's a little militaristic,
Yeah.
but you know, I like United Front
United
because
Front. I'm adding that.
playing into the Anthony being by Israel and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
sort of in the
You're fighting
political
ICE.
epicenter of 2020 politics in America, you know. But
Look at us though. Like
It's a
you know,
little hard.
you guys are fighting ICE in the streets. We're fighting Israel over here. I mean, technically, fighting Israel is generous, but me,
I
at
mean,
least, I'm not
yeah.
doing shit.
Fighting ice is generous too for me, but some people are fighting ice. And yeah.
All right, so I added United Front for Casey.
I think we should-
James, which any additions? So I have 3 options right now.
I think right now I like Better Left Unsaid. I like that one.
All right. Let's start the poll. Okay, let's delete
I
this
like
one.
Better Left Unsaid because what that tells me is, you know, there's a lot we'd like to say, but it gets into you know,
TOS.
Fed posting and
Dude, Fed posting. I'm going to all of these protests. I'm talking to people because I'm like, I want to talk to them, and then also some people I ask to do interviews so I can upload it. And everyone thinks I'm a fucking Fed. Everyone thinks I'm a Fed. They're like, no, I'm not talking to you. You're sketchy. So I need
Where's
to
it?
like get my name out there more so that people actually trust me.
Jess Pulido, oui, le français c'est ma première langue. You're not mistaken. Some people are saying Left for Dead. Well, people think it's a video game podcast if it's Left for Dead. We're out here talking zombies.
Oh, is that a video game?
Yeah, I
I
mean
like
it's an
Left 4 Dead
It's cool though, right?
because it's like
And Left 4, you use the number 4 because if we have a guest, there'd be 4 people.
Left 3 Dead.
ooh, I like
See,
that.
this is the coat that I'm wearing. I don't know if it's like too too fetty at all.
Were you wearing the button-up shirt when you were protesting?
No, I wasn't. But
Well, you saw Hassan was in. He was at the protests a
yeah,
couple days ago. He was at the big march. And
he was there
got
yesterday
mistaken-
too. I
got
stream sniped
mistaken for
Hassan,
someone
and I
else.
basically tracked him down, forced him to take a selfie with me. So that's
Wait, when was
my
that? Yesterday.
yeah. That was yesterday.
Oh, no way. You got a picture with Hassan? That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my parasocial moment with Hassan yesterday, and he was not happy either. he was cold. He was trying to leave, and I'm like, "Yo, Hassan, take a picture."
Was that at the like intersection area, or was that?
It was at the vigil. You know, like Glam Donuts. It was like right outside there. So
Dang.
Yeah.
I must have missed it because I was watching all day yesterday, just to stay up to date with everything.
yeah, it was
But
it was nasty yesterday.
I've had the
quick-
same experience getting like some dirty looks. I think people think I'm a Fed when I'm walking around.
Well, I was
So I was walking home
streaming.
from work,
Oh yeah,
and
you were
someone
dressed.
like shouted out their window, off their balcony. They were like, "Fuck ICE."
Mm.
There's no way they like recognized me and were trying to be like that. They
Yeah.
definitely were like, "Who's this sketchy guy walking outside my apartment?"
I know. No, I was at the big protest on Friday with my girlfriend. I think you need to go with like a woman to show that you're not some kind of Republican or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like I think the more prepared you are for the cold, like covering yourself up, you almost open up yourself to like being questioned.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was at the march, like taking pictures and videos and stuff. And I was getting some dirty looks then. It's like,
Okay, so that happened to me too. I was live streaming yesterday because I'm like, I'm at this protest, might as well live stream. I'm in the middle of the crowd, they're doing a march, and then this guy taps me on the shoulder and he's like, yo, you shouldn't be live streaming this because then the feds don't need to be here, they can just watch your live stream. I'm like, bro, there's news organizations recording this too. Like, what do you mean the feds don't need to be here?
Yeah.
Maybe they're Ethan Klein fans who recognize you guys. You know what I mean? By the way,
Yeah.
Bluntstone Emperor sends a $10 Australian dono. Is that Australian? I think spreading awareness. It's an invasion/survival day today in so-called Australia. Shout out to our resilient and deadly Indigenous people. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land, of course. Thank you so much, Bluntstone Emperor. By the way, just to everyone who's sending super chats, all your super chats are split evenly amongst the three
Yes,
of us.
we do
So
split them up. So
you're supporting everybody wherever you donate, whichever live chat you're watching at, whichever stream you're watching at. Jim D. Dukers just sent in a $20 dono. Thank you so much. Says, here's a mighty fist of unity from Radio Free Wisconsin. Let's go, Jim D. Dukers, our OG activist, leftist. Thank you so much, Captain Jim, Mayor
That's
Jim.
sick.
We love you so much.
Thank you, Jim.
Very generous. Thank you so much, guys. How do you guys want to start this? I have some. We all have some of us have some videos lined up, tweets, a bunch of things, reactions to what's like. How do we even start talking about this madness? Should we watch the original video just to get things going, or how do we even begin something like this? And we're gonna mainly talk about ICE today and Alex Pretty.
yeah, let's. Yeah, I don't know how graphic we want to get, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to just show the video if you have it queued up there, Anthony, and you
I do.
want to show it.
Let's. I'm gonna switch real quick to myself, and I'm gonna share my screen.
And the irony about this is like I was at like a family get together on Friday, and one of my uncles is like trying to play devil's advocate with the Renee Good shooting. You know, the uncle that you have, right? And then this morning you wake up and it's a nurse. My uncle's a doctor. Like the nurse literally works at the hospital that he works at, and it's just insane. Like it's horrible, but there's simply no justification for this. So yeah, when people argue about it, I'm just like, why? I remove myself from the situation because I'm like, I'm not going to be arguing about this when it's so black and white. Do you have the
disgusting.
multiple angles, Anthony?
I do have. I have a bunch of angles, a bunch of
Alright.
slow mos. So we're gonna go. This was the original one. This was the first one that I saw. At first I saw Casey's tweet. I saw North Star Radio's tweet. I thought like my first thought was, were you there? Like, were you the one who filmed this fucking thing?
Not far away.
And then I saw a bunch of people tweeting it. I was like, okay, he wasn't like that close to it, which was good. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so this is by the way, trigger warning. A lot of you guys have probably seen this before, but just a trigger warning. We're gonna be watching the attack uncensored, essentially. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. This was the original video.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
I mean, crazy already. It's just like 7 people on one. It's
Yeah.
so chaotic.
Oh shit! What the fuck? They killed him? Did they fucking kill him?
That's fucking crazy. Again, I'm so sorry about having to show this. This is another angle. R.I.P.
you for the
Alex,
5
by the
gifted
way, who turns out
subs.
to be like an awesome person. We'll talk about him a little bit more in a second. Just insane. Okay, no, sorry, that's the one we just watched. Here's another angle. So these ladies right here are like just like whistling at the ICE thugs right there, the Gestapo. There's Alex right there. So he's just filming. He's not doing anything. Literally just filming.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So I mean, right there, he just had his hand up. This guy shoved this woman into the snow. Just pepper sprays the guy.
The fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly.
Again, just trigger warning for anyone just tuning in.
Yeah, my chat is asking if agents pistol whipped him, and that has been reported by eyewitnesses.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. And the amount of shots, like they kept. Oh fuck, wait. Sorry. Oh, was my screen? Sorry, yeah.
No, you're
There we
good.
go. Okay, I just went back. Sorry, guys, my screen. Yeah, my screen was gone for a second, guys. Apologies. We don't need to see it again, but like, this was just another angle of the shooting. My bad, guys. It's fixed. Here there's way more angles. That's a third one, I think. That's one we just saw. Yeah, that's another one right here. So this to me is the clearest one. This to me. So literally, just hand up.
Jesus, dude. I haven't seen
phone.
this angle.
Yeah, this one's crazy. His hand is like, hand up, literally, phone in his hand. They're spraying the guy in the fucking face. Repeatedly, like that's not how you use fucking pepper spray, dude. Like one little spray of that is more than enough.
Yes.
Just like chaos, man. These are not trained agents. These are just a bunch of fucking thugs picked up from the street. Give them a badge and a mask, and that's it, and a gun. Oh yeah, there's the pistol whipping right there. Did you see that? He banged him on his head. This dude right here, this fucker. Look at that. Bam! Right in the face. That's fucking crazy. I didn't see that before.
Is that a pistol, or is that that looks like the pepper spray?
Yeah, that's the pepper spray bottle.
God.
He's not even resisting. Like, he hasn't hit anyone. He hasn't kicked. He's literally done nothing. Maybe, like, he's not giving them his hands to like be handcuffed right away, but he's done nothing wrong.
All right, I have to grab my dog.
This is my take on the whole thing, because when you listen, there's one shot at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's sort of a big gap, and then
Yeah.
like 9 more shots, and you saw them like pistol whipping him, and you saw the guy take his gun from him like a second or two before the first shot went out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was some sort of either he took the
Accidental
gun,
like discharge or
Yeah.
something.
and he maybe said, this person in my comment is saying like he maybe said gun clear, or someone just heard gun and then they shot. But the one shot ringing out and then a break makes me think, yeah, it was a accidental discharge,
Yeah.
and they knew he had a gun, but I guess it wasn't clear in the moment that the one agent had taken his gun. So when everyone else heard the one shot, they assumed it was him shooting or something. And then they basically just mag dumped him.
Yeah. I think. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna try to find that tweet of that thing.
But are you
And-
saying that there were multiple agents that fired shots?
It seemed like it.
Yeah, at the end. So what Casey I think is saying is that like they grabbed his gun, the ICE fucker that took the gun accidentally fired it into the ground. So the other ICE agents were like, "Oh shit, the guy's like shooting at us or something." So one of them shot him, killed him, and then once he was already dead, a second agent just shot at his body right there.
Oh
as
my
well.
god.
Yeah, and their
Um,
behavior afterwards kind of tells you that they knew they did something wrong and they messed up.
Yes,
Because
of course.
They immediately started arresting all the witnesses and boarding them up onto a bus. And then they basically just filled the entire neighborhood with tear gas right after, basically as a means to like clear the scene, because they knew they messed up.
Yeah, and also a completely
Crazy.
insane addition to these events is that the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehensions, which is like the state police that do investigations into murders and shootings of federal agents, like this is something that they do all the time. They're involved in like investigating something like 87% of the federal shootings that happen in Minnesota. They go to the scene to try to do investigations, to try to gather forensic evidence, do like interview witnesses, and they're prevented from getting access to the scene by federal agents, by the FBI, by ICE. They then get a court order from a judge. They get a warrant to go and investigate that scene, which is a very unusual thing to do in a public street, to get a warrant, and they're still prevented from getting access. Only when the federal agents got all of the evidence and they left did then the Minnesota police actually get access to the scene. And at that point, there were like so many protesters there that they weren't able to do any actual forensic evidence. So what we're witnessing is an execution that was covered up by the federal government.
I have zero faith in any investigation that's going to try. Like none of these agents. The guy was it Jonathan Ross who killed Renee Good.
Yeah.
That guy's not going to. This not going to spend a day behind in a cell. And same with this fucker. By the way, just quick shout out, Nola Magnolia gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much, Nola. We very much appreciate your support. Much love. W's in the chat for Nola. I'm a little bit late, but thank you so much.
And
I'd
you know,
also
much
like
love.
to give a shout out to Nola Magnolia, who just became a NSR member.
let's go.
Bam. Let's go. Nola Magnolia. Let's fucking go.
And you know
Busy
who's
today.
doing the investigation? ICE.
Miller?
the
ICE,
Department of Homeland Security is investigating themselves.
It's insane. Yeah, I have some crazy like
Israel move.
tweets. It's yeah, literally. It's literally the classic IDF. Do you guys want to look at a few more tweets?
Yeah.
Sadly, let me just switch to Casey. Could you turn up your mic just a tiny bit, if you can, a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Let me switch back here. Okay, we good? This is I don't know if I have a video of the there. I did see a video of the accidental discharge, so that is very accurate. I don't know if I saved a video of that. So this is Ryan Grimm, extremely clear-cut execution, removed his gun and then shot him. So yeah, this is to anyone who's saying that like he had a gun or he was approaching them with a gun. Yes, he was carrying a gun. He was not. It was holstered. It was like in the back. They took it away from him. It was never a threat. He was never a threat. So okay, yeah, that's the officer's hand. He's grabbing the gun. He's grabbing it. And
So he's
pulls it
pulling
out. He pulls out the gun. So presumably that's the fucker, that's the idiot who accidentally discharged that gun. And apparently that model of gun that Alex was carrying is you can very easily like discharge it or something. I saw that in a tweet.
And look at the guy, look at the ICE agent in view now. He pulls his gun out. He has his finger
Yeah.
on the trigger immediately.
Yep, yep. Boom, just aims it right at him. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this guy needs to fucking like burn in hell. I don't know what else to say. Like he needs to burn in hell, man. Like shit.
Yeah, it's people like this that make me wish there was an afterlife. Yeah, and we might as well read what the Department of Homeland Security wrote. Well, let's see. When did they post this?
Yes.
They posted this at 11:30, which was 2.5 hours after the guy got executed.
I can bring it up if you'd like. Give me a second. Let me switch. I have I have a whole thing of crazy takes right here. Crazy takes first from DHS, then Stephen Miller. Then we got some videos, Matt Walsh. Let's just look at those ones first.
Oh God, Matt Walsh.
Yeah, that guy's unhinged. Okay, share. We back. Okay, Homeland Security said the following. At 9:05 a.m., as DHS law enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis against an illegal alien wanted for violent assault, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, seen here. So this is already a gross misrepresentation of what happened. They're making it seem as if he walked towards them, gun in hand.
Right.
So a huge misrepresentation of the facts. The officers attempted to disarm the suspect, but the armed suspect violently resisted. I mean, if you were to read this, of course, shoot him. Like, goddamn. Like, he's a criminal. More details on the armed struggle are forthcoming. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics on scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines and no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement. About 200 riders arrived at the scene and began to obstruct and assault law enforcement on the scene. Crowd control measures were deployed for the safety of the public and law enforcement. The situation is evolving and more information is forthcoming. To be honest, I think Alex's family should be allowed to sue the government for putting out such a statement, such a defamatory statement, when the video is clear as day. There are so many things in this statement that are defamatory, literally accusing Alex of being a criminal. I don't see how they don't sue the living shit out of this government into oblivion for putting this out.
Right. Yeah, and murdering their son, murdering their family member too.
Murdering the family and lying about it and covering it up like this.
It's awful.
Stephen Miller said a would-be assassin tried to murder federal law enforcement, and the official Democrat account sides with terrorists. And that's fucking Matt Walsh. If you dress up in your militia costume, arm yourself, and then go out into the street with the express intent of interfering with law enforcement.
Is he describing ICE right now? Is that what he's doing?
Exactly right. And then fight back when they try to arrest you, and then you end up dead. You only have yourself to blame for that whole series of deliberate and insanely idiotic decisions.
Wait. What was your response there? I saw your comment.
Oh, me? What did I say? Let me see. I said, so you're a little bitch who would let ICE just shove women around you. Noise.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, he'd join in on the shoving of women. That's what Matt Walsh is into.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Alex stepped in, like, literally, he was pushing women. So if Matt Walsh were there, he'd be like, oh, shit. Excuse me, officer. Did I get in the way of you shoving this woman? Do you need help? Like, oh, sorry, officer. He would just, like, leave the woman on the floor, like, on the ground. You know what I mean? That's the kind of man that he is. So yeah, that's what the federal government is saying about this, and they did the same with Renee Good. No hesitation to call her a domestic terrorist. And again, they never call like mass shooters domestic terrorists when they're white or something. But if it's someone messing with ICE,
Right.
doesn't matter what race they are. Normally, they save the term terrorist for Arabs or Muslims, but when it comes to white people messing with ICE, instantly they're fucking domestic terrorists. They deserve to die. Like
And I think
no
we need
no
to talk
sympathy.
about that too, because not only is this person who got killed is he a white man, I guess like white, he is a man too. He's a nurse that worked. Well, he was a nurse for the VA, right? Like
Yep.
Yes.
for veterans, and he also was a gun holder. Like so, right now the
Lead-
Republicans are positioning themselves to say if you carry a gun on you, you're liable to get executed by ICE agents if you're in the vicinity at all.
That's what makes no sense. All of these fuckers that have spent years fighting for gun rights, and after kids are fucking murdered by the hundreds in like a fucking middle school, they don't give a shit. They're like, no, I want to open carry and I want to take my gun everywhere. This dude is a law-abiding citizen, registered his gun, purchased legally, just fucking carrying it out at a protest to potentially defend himself from a tyrannical government or any sort of criminal that might be in his neighborhood. You know what I mean? To make Republicans happy, maybe he's carrying his gun to protect himself from a Somali, a dangerous Muslim Somali who's there to fucking kill him or something and his family. So he has every right to carry that gun. And now all of a sudden, they have no, like, FAFO, motherfucker, why'd you have a gun? It's like, what the fuck do you guys want? Like, it makes no sense. When they go back to arguing for guns, it's like, it's insane. The people that should be defending Alex, like, that's the thing. Like, now leftists are the ones who want to arm themselves. Like, leftists, the ones that are anti-gun, that are for pro-gun legislations, are the one like, hey, maybe we need to fucking defend ourselves. It's like everyone is switching roles, and it's insane.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, this is the
Marina-
exact reason the Second Amendment was created in the first place.
No, yeah,
Against a tyrannical government. That's literally how it's described in the Bill of Rights. Yet all of these quote unquote anti-government, pro-Second Amendment people are all of a sudden have the boot down their throat. And
yeah.
it really shows who are actually principled and hold on to their beliefs no matter who is the target, and the people who are just, you know, LARPing as patriotic Americans. Because this guy, Alex, he's the real deal American that all these people talk about. He was, you know, caring for veterans, and he was a legal gun owner. And that's why I think they're losing, because when these are the victims you create, it makes everyone angry.
Yeah.
You put out a fantastic tweet today where you said the worst Americans are killing the best Americans right now. And I thought that was so on point, because Alex is the epitome of what a great American should be. You know what I mean? And I thought that was a very well, like, that was the best description of the situation that I found, was your
Yep.
tweet.
And he was protecting a woman, which is, you know, that's how it all started. And yet, you know, he hits all the notes.
Yeah. No, it really is true. The NRA was posting on Twitter in response to a Trump official saying that, so the Trump official said, if you approach law enforcement with a gun, there is a high likelihood they will be legally justified in shooting you. In response, the NRA posted, this sentiment is dangerous and wrong. Responsible public voices should be awaiting a full investigation, not making generalizations and demonizing law-abiding citizens. So it's like, if you have the NRA posting against your officials as a Republican, who do you have on your side anymore?
That's crazy, dude. The NRA, is Wayne LaPierre still like the head of the NRA? That's fucking crazy. Yeah. If the NRA is not on your side, like even Asmongold was like, he still tried to justify it. Like, I mean, he shouldn't have carried a gun. He shouldn't have interfered. He shouldn't have. But like, it probably shouldn't have happened. Like, even Asmongold is like, I don't think I want to touch this one. Just quick shout out. Marina sent the $2 dono. Says animals have more humanity than them. Speaking of ICE, Marina, absolutely. Thanks so much for the dono. Jim D. Dukers with another $5 dono says this pod should be called the uncommon turn. The uncommon turn. The uncommon turn. What do you guys think of that? Uncommon turn. A great suggestion, Jim.
It's a good
I
suggestion.
apologize, but it's not for me.
We'll let the
don't like
we'll let
it?
the poll decide at the end of the day.
The poll right now is doing 45% better left on said, 24% for left for dead, Bad Takes Bureau at 18%, and United Front with a 13%. So I think we might be looking at better left on said. Also, Brat 6738 just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much, Brad, for supporting the channel. Much love to you. We got 11 new members today. Oh yes, so sorry. Also,
go.
shout out to Mike M. Just became a member as well. Mike M, thank you so much. Much love. Let me try to pull up. I have a couple of tweets to pull up from just to talk about Alex real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let me see what I have. Boom, we're back here. Let me know if you guys can see. Okay, so we don't need to see any more execution videos, I think. This is just a video of the negligent discharge if you guys want to see.
Honest.
So, gun grabbed.
Gun grabbed, all right. Yep.
So first
So
shot.
that's the guy that fired the first shot.
Oh, so that's the idiot that fired the first shot. Okay, fuck. Let me pull up.
Jesus Christ, dude.
By the way, just this picture of Alex, really fucking badass. What a fucking G. I don't know, man. Just standing there defiantly in front of this fucking thug, holding his camera.
I don't know. This is
Staring
like a
him-
new Chad image that we're gonna see.
That is a fucking chat image. Someone was saying like he's looks maxing and mogging the ICE agent while defending these women. So just honestly, I mean, it's horrible, obviously, what happened, but like he went out a fucking hero. Anyone with half a brain, with a soul, who watches that video can tell that he was a good person. And I just love this fucking photo. I think it's extremely badass. He fucking stood his ground. It took 8 men to fucking bring this man down, and even that, like, even though he was on all fours, he had more dignity while on his knees than all of these men combined. So,
Yeah.
just kind of insane. Much love to this guy.
And
Also,
it's people like Stephen Miller and Donald Trump, JD Vance that are telling all of these goons that they have full immunity for everything that are directly responsible for this killing. Like,
yeah.
these people are
Good luck.
untrained, but they're acting like just freaking animals because they believe that they're going to be 100% protected. And so far, they're correct. Like, they are being protected by their evil overlords.
Good luck convincing the world that this guy right here with his hand up, looking away from the pepper spray, and, you know, holding his phone, trying to help this lady that is a domestic terrorist who went out trying to massacre ICE agents. You know, I wish them luck. So here's this photo. Alex Preddy. This is who Trump's secret police killed today in Minnesota. He was a VA nurse.
Yeah.
RIP to Alex. Fucking Chad. Look at that jaw, dude. Look at that fucking jaw. Look at that jawline. Look at that beard. Dude could grow a fucking beard. You know, game recognizes
looks like you,
game right
Anthony.
now. Kind of, right? The beard. I like, you know, us people who can grow beards. You know, I see a fellow man with a beard like that, and I'm like, you know what? That is a man's man right there. True hero. This is Cynthia. Okay, I don't know why Cynthia Nixon is reading this.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, Cynthia is reading the statement from his parents.
Morally reprehensible, disgusting lie. Hi. So, Kristi Noem, the Secretary of Homeland Security, has been spreading morally reprehensible, disgusting lies about the cold-blooded execution of the young man, Alex Preddy, who was gunned down in the streets of Minneapolis today. I'm going to read a statement from Alex's parents who have asked that the record be set straight about who their son was and what actually happened. Please do everything you can to share their statement far and wide. We are heartbroken, but also very angry. Alex was a kind-hearted soul who cared deeply for his family and friends, and also the American veterans who he cared for as an ICU nurse at the Minneapolis VA hospital. Alex wanted to make a difference in this world. Unfortunately, he will not be with us to see his impact. I do not throw around the term hero lightly. However, his last thought and act was to protect a woman. The sickening lies told about our son by the administration are reprehensible and disgusting. Alex is clearly not holding a gun when attacked by Trump's murdering and cowardly ICE thugs. He had his phone in his right hand, and his empty left hand is raised above his head while trying to protect the woman ICE just pushed down, all while being pepper sprayed. Please get the truth out about our son. He was a good man. Thank you.
Just something I wanted to mention. She mentioned that he's not going to live to see the impact that he has, and I just wanted to say that he's definitely going to have an impact. Just like Renee Good. Renee Good's name is never going to be forgotten. Alex Preddy and what he did and how he went out, that's never going to be forgotten, and he will have an impact 100%. So, like, just to reassure his family and his parents, like, he really did die here. And how sad is it for them to, like, you have the fucking government, federal government, lying about your son to try to set the record straight, to have to, like, send out this statement and hope that, like, celebrities and influencers, like, share it and talk about it. It's just kind of insane. I think you shared this, Casey.
Oh yeah.
This video goes hard with liberals.
Let's watch this. So he's
Terrence Lee.
So just I didn't even know they did this for veterans. So apparently, so this is Alex right now. He's reading the final honors to honor a soldier who has just passed away at a veterans hospital. I did not know they did this for when veterans pass away, that they would like read them final honors.
Yeah, me
that's pretty dope. Let's watch Alex honoring an American veteran, and to show us a little bit more of his character.
Terrence Lee Randolph, March 30th, 1947, December 10th, 2024. Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it. May we never forget and all.
But just by the way, just gonna repeat that what he just said right now.
At it, nurture it, protect it. Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it.
Work at it, nurture it, protect it, and that's exactly what he did by being down in the streets, by facing ICE, by protecting that woman.
And even sacrifice for it.
And he ultimately made the ultimate sacrifice, not even knowing, he wasn't even expecting it, but like he walks the walk.
Yeah.
May we never forget and always remember our brothers and sisters who have served, so that we may enjoy the gift of freedom. So in this moment, we remember and give thanks for their dedication and selfless service to our nation in the cause of our freedom. In this solemn hour, we render them our honor and our gratitude.
Yeah, and sometimes I think about like, oh, it's so easy to be a conservative. You just have to care about yourself and you don't have to have empathy. But like this guy, Alex Preddy, he's just a normal person that was doing what he believes in, what he thinks is right. And now he's like a beacon of anti-fascism. Really, that's what he is right now.
Yeah. I mean, this video like broke me when I saw it yesterday, because like he's almost reading that to himself in a way.
I know.
And it's like you can just picture his body there. And like I get how, in context, the whole thank you for our freedom from like a military perspective is a little silly in the context of like American imperialism.
Yeah.
But that's only because it's been like co-opted into that. Like it's still very beautiful and like Yeah, it's just sort of eerie.
And just the compassion that he has for
Yeah.
someone that's in his care. I mean, we saw that same compassion on display yesterday morning. And it feels insane to say, like, yesterday morning he was probably just going out for a walk, getting coffee, getting donuts in the morning, and then he saw injustice happening, and he tried to do what was right, and he got executed for it. So it's fucking horrible.
And to your point, Casey, Mitsubishi Records, who's in my live chat, who's watching us from occupied Palestine, by the way. Allah week Mitsubishi
Damn,
Records.
shout out.
Says no difference between the IOF and the U.S. military. You know, you are mostly correct, to be honest with you. I mean, and the U.S. government in general is just directly if not directly, like 60% responsible for the genocide in Gaza. So, I mean, absolutely. But in terms of, let's keep in mind, Alex was just a nurse at the end of the day, did not serve. He was not a veteran.
Yeah.
Someone's asking if Casey was a veteran. Casey, you're not an Army veteran, are you?
I'm not an Army veteran, but I would say if we somehow can achieve communism in this country, I will be more than happy to serve. And there's 3 veterans that I would actually thank for their service. The only three justified and progressive and based wars that we fought as a country: the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and World War II. Anything else is just silly.
I think you're good, though. I think America has no danger of ever becoming a communist country. So
both sides of the Civil War.
You dodge in the draft.
Hey,
I mean, unless they force you to like become Nazis or something, dude. I don't want to fucking visit anymore, man. Like that's again, like to me, it's just crazy that like I told you guys next time I visit the States to visit my family, I want to like swing by and meet you guys and hang out. Maybe we can film like an episode together or something. Like, is it safe? Like people usually ask me, like, is it safe to come to Lebanon now? Is it safe? Should I bring my family? We're scared. Is it stable with Israel? Like, I should be asking you guys, like, should I come to fucking Minneapolis? Is it like, well, am I going to get arrested if I'm walking down the street? Like, what? And I'm the one living in the Middle East right now in Lebanon. I'm asking you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, if anyone's coming to visit Minneapolis, do not fly here because there is ICE agents at the airports. They are detaining people.
I'm a citizen.
I'm
an American citizen. I file my taxes. I mean, I don't pay much in taxes because I'm like below a certain quota to have to pay when you live abroad. I'm a goddamn U.S. citizen. Like, I shouldn't be worried. You know what I mean? I should be able to fucking come visit my friends and film a goddamn podcast and go see the sights.
I mean, ICE agents have been told that they essentially have bounties for the people that they bring in. They need to meet a certain quota to get a bonus. And it doesn't matter if they're citizens or not. It doesn't matter if they're permanent residents here or not. All that matters is that you get the people physically into the building. So you might be let go, but you're going to be tortured on your way there, and your day is going to be ruined. And hopefully only your day is going to be ruined. But there's horrible anecdotes coming out every single day about American citizens that have gotten just too close to ICE agents, been pissing them off too much or whatever, and facing the consequences of that.
I mean, I would be visiting, I think, around May. Do you think you guys could nip this in the bud by then?
So that's interesting. I don't know if either of you, have you guys seen or covered the letter that Pam Bondi sent to Governor Walz about the conditions that he needs to meet to get ICE out of the state of Minnesota?
Yes, I saw a tweet about that. I didn't know if it was true or not. So they want to know like the voter registration information or something?
So they want to know the voter registration information. They want to know all of the Minnesota's records on Medicaid and food and nutrition service programs. And then they also want them to repeal all of the sanctuary policies. So essentially have like the Minnesota police working hand in glove with ICE agents rather than what we have now where they don't work with ICE agents, because I'm sure everyone's chat knows this, but the more that police work with immigration enforcement, the less ability they have to actually solve and reduce crime from happening.
True.
Because it drives people away from the police if they think that they're going to get deported if they ever interact with a police officer. So yeah, they just want access to essentially voter records, Medicaid records, and getting rid of the sanctuary policies. Like, so we know that this has nothing to do with immigration, right? Like, it's white supremacy, and it's also control of the federal government over the states that have been vocal about resisting the policies that the federal government wants to implement right now.
And they're targeting blue states. Like I saw a tweet that was like Florida has like 1.6 million illegal immigrants. Texas has like 1 million illegal immigrants. Minnesota has about like 130,000 or something. Like it's, if your priority was immigrants and illegal immigrants, Minnesota should be nowhere near the like top 10 of the like of states or cities that should be where you need to send ICE to. But because it's a blue state and there's some kind of like political advantage that they're trying to get out of it, like it's completely politically motivated. It's very clear like what's happening down there. It's just like, what do you guys think? Like, I mean, do you think like Governor Walz can bring out the fucking what is it called? The national, the reserve?
Yeah,
the National Guard.
The National Guard
to defend. Holy shit! By the way, quick shout out. Cedar Down Under just gifted 50 Do Not Worry memberships. Holy shit!
Cedar, shout out.
Cedar Down Under. Holy hell, mate!
Supporting independent media.
Holy hell, Cedar Down Under. Thank you so much for the generous 50 gifted. Holy hell. Single-handedly giving us all the members. Very kind of you, sir. Much love. Much love. Holy hell. Cedar Down Under, I do not deserve your love. What is this? God bless you.
Quick shout out to Michael Garish. Is that a name in your chat before? Gifted 1 North Star Radio membership.
Let's
Thank you
go.
very
Let's
much.
go. Mike Garish, let's go. Cedar Down Under, thanks so much. Much love. Genuinely. I'll thank you again later.
No, it's funny that you talk about the National Guard. I sent a link in that Discord group chat that we have where a conservative is posting that Tim Walz called out the National Guard, but they're just distributing coffee, hot chocolate, and donuts to the protesters. And it's just, I'm getting a kick out of it because obviously like the National Guard are probably like the most normal people that could be in the streets right now. They're just normal guys. They're wearing high vis vests, so to distinguish them from other federal agents. And the conservatives are so mad about it. They're so mad. I just think it's so interesting because you have the dichotomy of normal people, I'm not even going to say progressives or leftists, that are sick and tired of the federal agents. Then you have like Twitter conservatives, which want the federal government to do more. Like you see on any kind of video of a protest happening in Minnesota, it's filled with the replies of, why isn't Donald Trump doing the Insurrection Act? Why isn't he sending in federal troops? They need to send in the Marines to put down this insurrection that's happening.
Bootlickers, like disgusting bootlickers.
It's just funny to me because it's like the Trump administration is not in a good position right now because they're in the position where they're radicalizing people, if not radicalizing them in terms of sheer politics, at least they're orienting people away from the Trump administration. But they're also not satisfying their base because the base is they're seeing some brown people get deported, like a few brown people getting deported every day, brown people being tortured, being like, those fan cams of ICE.
For a white Republican, some brown people getting tortured, deported.
That's the fun part for them. But what's not fun is seeing tens of thousands of people protesting the Trump administration every single day in Minnesota, and Trump not doing anything about it. So I don't think like they're in a great spot right now. The ICE agents aren't really enjoying this. They're getting protested all the time. They're really losing. They're really losing like the battle for information. I think like when you come out and you call Renee Good a domestic terrorist, when you call this guy, the quote is like he wanted to create maximum damage and massacre law enforcement, and he's on his knees as he gets executed.
I know.
Like this is not a winning position.
The problem is, my thing is, like, I was watching Hassan. Hassan did this interview with like those two old people, like the Republican parents. Did you guys watch that
I watched some of
interview
it.
that he did with them? So like those guys are like completely body like she was trying to run him over. She like all it takes is Stephen Miller or fucking Trump to say like that dude is a domestic terrorist. And honestly, as sad as it is to say, like his supporters don't need any more evidence than that. Like we can clearly see what's happening. It's a fucking public execution. Now the fact that like people like Asmongold this time aren't necessarily taking the bait gives me hope. But like in terms of like I don't know. I feel like they could just get away with anything at this point because the MAGA supporters are just there. Like people just don't give a fuck. And like for me, if this was like for example a Republican protest, there was a bunch of Republicans in the street, and I saw a Republican getting fucking shot in the face for just trying to like film someone, I would fucking defend their right. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Like I don't understand why it's become why everything gets politicized in America. Like COVID became a fucking right wing or left wing thing. Like I hate when that happens. Even like a fucking federal agent shooting an unarmed. I mean, he was unarmed. He was carrying a gun, but he wasn't armed. Technically, he wasn't
Right.
carrying a gun. You can't shoot that in the face, and you would think that would bring everyone together, but no. They still fight, even if it means going against what they've stood for, even if it means going against everything they've said for the past 10 years about guns and gun policies. Like the NRA is fucking being like, hey, this is dangerous rhetoric right there. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and this is why I don't know if you guys are gonna like me saying this or my
Watch
fans are
out.
gonna like me saying this, but
Do we need to
This
change the
is
name of this
why-
podcast to TOS?
this is why I at least have a decent amount of respect for like true principled libertarians because like there's
The age of
conservatives-
consent needs to be lowered. That's why Anthony. That's why Casey respects libertarians.
I'm gonna mute Casey. I'm kidding.
No, but
My bad.
There.
okay.
You're back. You're back.
Principled libertarians. I'm a receptive.
Because-
We're listening.
A lot of conservatives call themselves libertarians, but
Mhm.
I mean, we all know they're not actual libertarians.
Yeah.
Actual libertarians are, people who see this and they're still able to have a principled take. And like they're true libertarians are like truly anti-government, and that's sort of where the issue is, because I'm not anti-government or even anti-authoritarian for certain policies or agendas, et cetera, et cetera. But they're far closer to becoming a communist than like a Republican bootlicker is, because like the communism, when you really think about it, I won't get too deep into this whole spiel, but communism is very libertarian. It's very stay out of your business. We're going to let you have your life. We're not going to, North Korea, they don't have taxes. So there's the parallel already. But it's very stay out of your life. We're not going to tell you what to do, but we're also going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And that's why I think, in these moments, it allows for some sort of crossover between real libertarians
Mhm.
and, everyone else that's angry, I guess.
Demolition Girl agrees with you. She says libertarians are definitely easier people to get through to, which I agree
Yep.
with.
Because they're not judgmental, they're actually real libertarians. Now, real libertarians, they actually they like to have productive conversations, and they're not judgmental, and they're a little more open to conversation and being swayed. In my experience, I have a couple libertarian friends, so
Like
I
Rand
know.
Paul. I don't know much. Like I know Rand Paul's a big libertarian. His dad, Ron Paul, was he also a libertarian? Well, what's the deal with Ron Paul?
Yeah, I believe
Rand
so.
Paul. He's the guy I know. He's my libertarian of choice. Politics says, "Wow, Casey, I hate you less after you said this thing that you thought would get me to hate you." There you go. Thank you, Politics.
okay.
Also, shout out to Dana Ali 2000, who just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much, Dana. You guys, too many 66 new members today. Holy shit. You guys are nuts.
Wow.
Love
Thank you very
guys.
much.
Oh, guys, we can all relax now. Obama weighed in on Alex Preddy. I know we were waiting with bated
Hey,
breath for
let's
Obama.
go.
Finally.
He says, the killing of Alex Preddy is a heartbreaking tragedy. It should also be a wake-up call to every American, regardless of party, that many of our core values as a nation are increasingly under assault. And then he made a letter, too. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama.
My core value is increasingly under assault.
People were saying that, like, I mean, Obama.
Can't wait for his playlist, his anti-ice playlist on Spotify, which does ice ads.
His Netflix deal. He did. People are saying like he deported more people than Trump technically. Like even like what Trump is doing. Not that was right, but like what Trump's doing isn't even efficient. Like having ICE, Gestapo banging down doors, like house by house. Like, are you hiding any illegals? Like what are you doing, man? It's like the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards. Fuck Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys want to read some like wild internet takes about the whole
Let's
situation?
do it.
Sure.
Let me open up a few more of them crazy tweets real quick.
Yeah, I've been scrolling Twitter. Like what the conservatives are mad about is just like the ICE protesters are annoying. That's what it is. Did you guys see that video of like it said allegedly it was tech workers eating lunch and then a woman like mildly is like talking to them through the window or talking to someone else through the window, and then conservatives are putting that all over the timeline being like, look at this, people get harassed by wacky leftist ICE protesters. It's like, okay, keep ignoring the executions that are taking place. Once the ICE protesters start executing people, then we can start talking.
Yeah.
Dude, it's nuts, man. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, let me switch back to you guys. Let me share my screen. Okay, there might be some things that we've already seen. All right, no, we're not going to look at any more execution videos. We got the footage. Ryan Grimm, thank you. Badass photo. Alex, we love you. Oh, so can we watch this real quick? This guy kind of got to me. Maybe you guys, you probably saw
this
this
was
clip.
crazy.
The 70-year-old man, so the 70-year-old protester, he says, I'm 70 years old and I'm fucking angry, and just disappears into the gas. Like, yeah, this was very emotional. It's always sad to see like older people having to do this. Like they should be just chilling at home, you know what I mean, enjoying retirement.
And this guy's definitely a domestic terrorist, by the way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if he had not abided, he deserves to be shot in the face.
40 minutes from now, we are going to hear. Well, we got another situation here. Let's just listen in for a moment.
No! Fuck you! Stop! Look out! Down! Just chill. Okay. I'm fine. I don't even breathe anything. I'm just angry. I'm 7 years old. Fucking angry.
What a guy, man. This is like when I think of an old liberal white man, this is the kind of guy, like this is the image that comes to mind. It's exactly this dude. The man who, like, when you're walking down a Trader Joe's, he just gives you like the nod, like hello, like hey, how's it going? The awkward, like old people always give me the nod at supermarkets for some reason in America. You know what I mean? He's that kind of guy. Oh, or he could be a guy who works at Trader Joe's and he seems like jovial. He would normally be happy.
Yep.
Oh, fuck off. I don't think I'll need it, but we'll try it.
They're gassing. Look at that, dude. Look at that gas, dude. Like, we've all experienced being gassed at protests before. Like, it's not fucking fun. It's very fucking harsh on your throat. I bought like a professional like gas mask to go protest with in Lebanon because this shit is fucking intense. And France sends our riot police their gas canisters, by the way. They're donations from France. So we get attacked with French gas canisters. Yeah, that's what we get here. Just literally disappears into the smoke.
What a scene in an American city in 20.
Yeah, fuck you, by the way. What do you mean in an American city? The only reason our cities look like that is because of your military. Sorry, I was yelling at the news anchor. That little detail at the end, you guys, that bothers me. Hear that in an American city.
Yeah, I know. No, it's so funny.
Fuck you, bastard.
Like all of these liberal institutions are like, wow, this is unacceptable. People getting killed in the streets. It's like, okay, well, this is what America's been doing to the rest of the world forever. So,
yeah, the only reason our countries look like that is because of you. Do you guys want to listen to another protester?
Yeah.
let's do it.
This guy's cool as well.
Have lived here for some time.
Yeah.
Have lived here for some time.
Yeah.
Just up the road for a period of time. How would you describe just the way as a Minneapolis resident that you're feeling right now?
Can I describe it not as a Minneapolis resident, but as an American citizen? Thank you. This started as a pretext about immigration and the fraud, whatever. It's well beyond that now. It's into your Second Amendment. It's into your Fourth Amendment. It's into your Sixth Amendment. This is so far beyond what people at home probably are watching going, oh, it's Minneapolis, it's woke Hoth, it doesn't affect me, whatever.
I just saw he called it woke Hoth. Like that's the Star Wars fucking reference. I love that I didn't even know that was a thing, but I like the name woke Hoth.
Probably are watching going, oh, it's Minneapolis, it's woke Hoth, it doesn't affect me, whatever. It does. It's you as well now. Wake up. Please watch what's happening here. I feel like we're performing CPR on what may already be a corpse called the Constitution. And yeah, there's plenty of people online laughing at us and going, haha, tryhards. But I think it's worth it, and I hope you do too.
Well, you were saying to me earlier that you were HOA president for a while.
Yeah, I'm the Square community, man. I like built real estate document search portal sites for Wells Fargo. I am the Square community. Like, yeah.
But you were HOA president Frank and Nick. So this community to happen here, for this to happen here at this intersection on Nicollet in East Street, how do you begin to explain the significance of it happening here today?
I assume it's Kristi Noem's provocation. She saw how much this city hates her clowns, hates her scarecrows, and said, you know, we'll double down. We'll put the boot a little bit harder on the throat.
How long will you stay out here?
Till my balls get cold. Just till it gets too cold. Probably all day, I think, yeah.
Yeah, what's the weather, by the way, in your guys' area?
Right now it's like 5 degrees or so.
God
Yeah,
damn, man.
I think yesterday it was about 0.
So I like what he said. He said it's your Second Amendment. What are the? Sorry, gentlemen. What are the Fourth and Sixth Amendment? Please remind me. I know what the Fifth Amendment is.
The Fourth Amendment is the right to
protest or
searches or seizures.
Yeah.
Okay, searches or seizures.
Basically, giving up your name without committing a crime, being forced to show your ID without committing a crime, that sort of thing.
The Sixth Amendment is the right to basically have a trial, like impartial jury, be informed of your charges.
Yeah. Because they're massacring people without any trial, without due process.
Right, like they're just judge, jury, and executioner right now, and like they're being emboldened by their bosses, which are saying that they're 100% justified in doing anything that they want to do. It's just like the casual cruelty from this, not only murdering people, like, because what people don't realize is they want to say that this was an escalated situation where they were fearing for their lives, right? But ICE demonstrates a casual cruelty to everyone that they engage in, whether it's wasting their time, whether it's getting enjoyment out of keeping them detained inside of a tiny cell for 8 hours, not letting them get any bathroom breaks, no food, no medical care. There was an anecdote the other day about a woman who was filming ICE. She got detained. On the way to the federal detention, ICE turned around, they grabbed her manacles that were on her wrists. They just raked the manacles on her hand. The agents just all pissed off, raking it on her hands until her wrists are bleeding. They're all swollen. They were swollen 3 days later. Like, they just casually do torture because they're told that, you know, this is the enemy, and they're also recruiting horrible people for this. A woman that I was with in the wake of the Renee Good shooting, I was literally with her. I took a selfie with her. She then got deported, or she got detained by ICE a few days later, and she was in the news doing a ton of interviews. She was saying that, you know, they were saying that, you know, you can't follow us anymore. That's why we killed that lesbian bitch. They're calling her ugly, saying that she's like subhuman, criticizing her appearance. Like, these people are deeply evil, and this is just an extension of this cruelty. So it's not like they were in a heightened situation where they're fearing for their lives. They just want to do cruelty to people.
What a crazy sentence you said, by the way. Like, I took a selfie with this lady and she got deported.
It was
Like, what the fuck?
insane. I was shocked. I had a selfie with her because we were talking about Majority Report. We were calming some guy down that was very amped up at a protest, and he was talking about Majority Report together. So I'm like, okay, let's take a selfie. Then 2 days later, I'm hearing this interview on the radio. I look up the person. It's the same person I took the selfie with. That I was at the protest with like 3 days earlier. It was nuts.
Dude, yeah, that's fucking crazy. Wild. There's this guy. I don't know. I recognize him. His name is Scotty K Fitness. I think he does like middle of the road kind of content, which can appeal to like Republicans and Democrats. But like now he's coming out like full on anti.
Yeah, fucking political. That was murder. An ICU nurse who worked at the VA, who was legally carrying a firearm that was fucking holstered while he was filming.
Oh, he's got the fucking he's got the fucking Radiohead in the back. Come on, man. What are you doing that to me, Scotty? And I played I played too much of it. Damn you, Scotty boy. All right, yeah. So he's basically like, fuck ICE, that was murder. I'm done not being political anymore. Like, fuck Trump, fuck ICE. Which is cool. Like, it's cool to see like a Republican looking dude kind of like, you know, maybe that'll push some other people. Okay, so this is about the database. This clip is a few days old. This was Tom Homan saying that the Trump administration is working on building a database of people attacking ICE, basically.
You will be prosecuted. And one thing I'm pushing for right now, Laura, follow ICE, you know, job and this job and these people who want to you know, say follow ICE, you know, and film ICE. You know what? You can protest. They have that right. But when you cross that line, and we've proven it, if you interfere or impede or assault an ICE officer, you will be prosecuted. And one thing I'm pushing for right now, Laura, we're going to create a database where those people that are arrested for interference, impediment, assault, we're going to make them famous. We're going to put their face on TV. We're going to let their employers in their neighborhoods, in their schools, know who these people are. Because as you said, a lot of these people, they say they're taking time off work to protest. I bet you a lot of them are calling in sick. I bet you a lot of employers don't know what they're doing. But we're going to make sure everybody knows who they are. We're going to broadcast. They want to broadcast the ICE officer that was nearly killed all over the internet. We're going to broadcast every one of these people we arrest.
The ICE officer that was nearly killed. Okay.
This clip I saw today, this was insane. So this ICE agent is asked why he's taking pictures of a legal observer.
Yeah. It's not illegal to record. Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, why are you taking my information down?
Because we have a nice little database.
Oh, good.
And now you're considered a domestic terrorist. So
We're videotaping you? Are you crazy? It's not illegal.
Guys, trigger warning, you're seeing law enforcement being obstructed right now from their very important duties of putzing around and just yelling at people on the street.
It's crazy. Mithy Eve, thank you so much for the 5 gifted Do Not Worry memberships. Guys, you guys have gifted 71 memberships today. You guys are fucking nuts. You guys are crazy. Much love.
And by the way, this database that they're talking about, they sell the names to the Anti-Defamation League.
Oh yeah.
Which is the Israeli basically unit in America.
This right here is probably the biggest like hypocrite moment of the entire right, and people that are celebrating the death of Alex. Alex is considered a domestic terrorist, while this little fucker, Kyle Rittenhouse, is celebrated as a hero. Alex had his gun holstered. He had it in the back of his pants, like he wasn't holding it. He wasn't trying to hurt anyone. This fucker like drove across state lines looking for trouble, walking around carrying his rifle, looking for someone to kill. And this guy is celebrated as a hero. He's invited on talk shows and podcasts and is hanging out with UFC fighters like Sean fucking Strickland, who's a piece of shit, who I love fucking with on Twitter. How is this okay? And how is this terrorism? I don't understand. Like how can people be so dumb? Those that believe this, like just I don't even want to talk about them. Like how I don't know, man. This is just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. How could there be two opinions on this? It's just kind of nuts to me.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like Will says, cool, man. My plan is also very simple. If an ICE squad decides to bust down my door or my neighbor's door because they really want to cosplay their favorite Germans from the 30s and 40s, I'm running the KD ratio up as high as I can. He's talking about a kill to death ratio for you non-gamers out there. So Americans are fed up with this. This is a video of a guy who's like telling people to arm themselves.
My name is Kyle. I'm Antifa, and there's so much rage in me that I've had to record this like 15 times trying to get the message out. They fucked up, okay? Go watch my other videos. Doesn't matter if you're not here and you're not caught up. You missed the fucking fight. But if you are, it's time to suit up. Boots on the ground. Nicollet and fucking 26th. My house is 4 blocks away. Anywhere between Franklin and Nicollet and 26th and Nicollet. Show up, ready to go. Okay, not talking about peaceful protests anymore. We're not talking about having polite conversations anymore. I am talking specifically to my fucking followers. This is everything I have fucking talked about, and this is exactly what I said was gonna happen. This is exactly what I said was gonna fucking come when we didn't fucking go and march on fucking Whipple with guns. Sorry, but welcome to America 2026, where Second Amendment is the only thing that's going to keep you fucking protected from literal fucking Nazi gunmen that are killing innocent people in the street with impunity. This is not a fucking joke. There's nothing fun to chant about it. Get your fucking guns and stop these fucking people.
It's just crazy to me that you have like leftists now championing the Second Amendment and being like, the Second Amendment is the only thing that can protect you now, is this fucking thing. And there he is, true to his word. By the way, like I'm a pacifist. I'm anti-gun. I fully support people arming themselves at this point to protect themselves from ICE. Like, I don't know what else to say. They're literally a Gestapo. They have Comrade Casey. You also shared that statistic. There have been 3 murders in Minneapolis, 2 of which, 66% of which, have been caused by ICE, the federal government, shooting unarmed individuals. They are literally a danger to society. They have caused so much chaos and unrest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to Cedar Down Under. Just sent 20 North Star Radio gifted subs. Thank you very much.
Damn, Cedar Down Under, our Lebanese person in Australia. Sharing the love,
Thank
Cedar
you very
Down
much.
Under. Cedar Down Under, thanks so much for being generous with our boy, with
Also,
all of us tonight.
I don't know about you guys. Was that guy a Fed?
You think? Look, he might be. He might be. He might be a plant. He
Look,
might be an industry plant.
I'm a little gun shy about calling someone a Fed because I've been accused of that.
That's true.
What I will say though is, I don't think getting a gun is the best way to defend yourself. I think networking is the best way to defend yourself.
Yeah.
But you know, you can. Like, look, this is what I'll say about the defend yourself argument right now. 10 guys with sticks is going to do a lot more than 1 guy with a pistol. If we're talking about ICE agents harassing people and abducting children off of bus stops, 10 guys with a fucking tree branch showing up to defend a child, that's going to do a lot more than 1 guy with a pistol.
Yeah, I'm going to say right now, do not... Just don't bring your gun, honestly. Like, I don't think if you're someone who's like angry and being radicalized by all of this, like, I don't think you're best used as just like someone in prison. And that's probably what's going to happen. And I know people don't want to hear this, but the best way to make change is to actually, I know it's a buzzword, and you know, I'm not even going to say the buzzword.
All right.
Say it.
Organize is the buzzword. Because the thing is, like, to make real change, it's not going to come about by like just creating more
Getting a gun.
Yeah, and giving the government more of a reason to heighten the violence. It's to shut down the economy. That's the real reason. And a one-day strike is not going to shut down the economy. Sorry to say. It's actually it takes a little more than that. And it's not just going to be, you know, gun on gun type violence. I don't think that's going to help us.
I don't think individuals should just like show up carrying their guns and like walking around randomly. I think you guys need to organize into a militia and like make perimeters, like have
the true Second Amendment, a well-organized militia.
Second Amendment, like have if it's like random dudes walking around, each one's got a pistol, that's gonna lead to like chaos and stuff. It's got to be like literally like you cannot. This is an ICE-free zone. We are parked up in front of our neighborhood. You can't come through. You got like 6 armed guards standing there. Like then ICE is gonna think twice. Like do we like that's what I'm not trying to call for violence or anything. And Minecraft, this is all a scenario in Minecraft. But like I think
purely hypothetical.
No, because I think you're going to deter them. They're going to be like, okay, we don't want to fuck with this. What are we going to start like a war, a shootout in the street? Once they see that there's a wall of armed people, they're going to be like, all right, we're not going to approach the situation. If it's just like one guy walking around with a gun who decides to be a hero and stuff, then that's absolute chaos. I think you guys need to organize into a militia. It's like, have you guys read Harry Potter? Fuck J.K. Rowling. But the Order of the Phoenix, wasn't that right? Form your own army. They train in the room of requirements. They're sitting there. You guys might be a bit too young for Harry Potter. Again.
I don't know Harry Potter.
Fuck.
I read it, but I read it a long time ago. So
me too. Before we ever knew. Before she even changed half the characters. So like at the time we did not know that she was a TERF, guys. Okay, but like you guys need to like look. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna share like because that guy might be a plant for sure, or like a Fed. But like this guy, for example, these guys are also armed right now. Armed protesters arriving in Minneapolis. Like, yeah, you guys should join these guys and form a perimeter. But look at this guy. This guy is not a Fed. This was a few days ago.
Yeah, this guy's just in his front yard.
You live in the neighborhood? Yep, this is my block. This is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more. Yeah. 40 or 50.
Like 10 of this guy. Like get 10 of this guy. Stand in a line basically like, yo, you can't come through. I don't think it's gonna don't try it on my account. Please. No one try it. But like if ICE is like, we're gonna come through anyways, like I don't know what happens then. Dizzle McFizzle sends you need a civil defense force in Minecraft. Also, Dizzle apparently just got back from a protest in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Shit, you guys anti-ICE protest,
shout out Wisconsin, doing their own thing over there.
Let's fucking go.
What I'll say is bring back the shillelagh, okay? If you get 10 people, with some good old Irish clubs.
Well, this not was to bring up the USSR here, but
go for it.
You know, it's a lot harder to create a militia than it is to take over an institution. And I mean, as Americans, like we have a lot of infrastructure. We have the violent arms of the state already. And the reason that the Bolsheviks were able to succeed in the 1917 revolution is because they won over the military. The military already exists. The militia already exists. And it's just about winning them over and getting them on your side, really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you think, but doesn't the federal government have control technically over the like National Guard? Like, don't they have ultimate sort of rule over them?
Yes.
They can federalize it, yes.
And imagine if they all refused to do whatever they were instructed to do.
I feel like they would fucking refuse, but Yves Gibran sends a $2 dono. It says the Mabit Futu Bimanta'itna strategy, which is something we use in Lebanon. Like you don't come in. It's a Christian Muslim thing. You don't come in here. We don't go there. I agree with you. Though, sorry, I interrupted. What was the last thing we said?
Basically, defend institutions that already exist. I think.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you that I don't feel like, especially with the two murders, especially with Alex's murder 2 days ago. I feel like the Wisconsin National, not the Wisconsin, the Minnesota National Guard would stand down and would refuse like Trump's orders. That would be fucking dope. And like, there's dissent, and then like as an outsider, I did say I'm an American citizen, and I am very concerned for you guys. But like, there is watching all of this fall apart from a safe distance is just weird. Like, just fucking Trump, man. It's just fucking crazy. This is. I didn't watch Alex, not that movie called, what was it called, Civil War, that came out like a year ago.
Yeah,
The
I didn't watch
A24
that.
movie.
The
I didn't
Marvel
watch it,
one?
but like people are. No, not the Marvel one. The other one, the A24 one. Who the fuck made that? I forgot. Alex Garland or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
People have been sharing memes of it on Twitter, like, "What kind of American are you?"
Oh yeah.
That picture.
Now, I would hope that the Minnesota National Guard would actually do its job and protect the people of Minnesota, but I don't really want the front lines of the Second American Civil War to be in Minneapolis.
In your backyard.
I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm chilling,
block
honestly.
to block combat.
Luckily,
I
I
saw-
have a cabin up north. Subtle flex, but I can
There you
always
go.
move over there if I have to.
Yo, yeah. If I visit, I definitely want to check out that cabin. Someone put out a funny tweet that I should have saved. They were like, Americans, like, for a country that just had like two innocent Americans like shot in the face by Gestapo. Americans are very docile, and they like quote tweeted like another peaceful protest of a bunch of people walking around Minnesota like peacefully. They're like, just start burning some shit down, man. Like they're just like shooting people. Like, it's fucking.
It's so crazy to me. Like, this is the most peaceful you can possibly be, and conservatives are still just like, oh my god, protesters walking in the streets. It's like, that's too far for them. Like, this shit is too far for them. What happens if people actually start, trying to do more economic shutdowns and, oh heavens forbid, damaging property? The conservatives would melt on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Do you guys think this is gonna like work itself out?
Well, the word is they're going to Philadelphia next, whenever they leave here.
Oh, it's their problem now. Okay, cool. That's a relief. Whew. Any
but,
Philadelphians in the chat?
Yeah, I know.
Really, what matters is like ultimately whatever the National Guard does is kind of gonna like they're either gonna settle the flames and basically not pick a side, and just get it all figured out, or they're gonna like, which is like not likely at all, is actually like defend the city. Then I think in that case it would turn into something bigger, but I don't know.
Like, do Walls or like Mayor Frey, do they have any power? Like, that's it. Anything federal trumps state law. Like, there's nothing. They're powerless to get rid of ICE. Like, that's it. They're just sitting there and taking it, basically.
They have a lot of power, but they have no balls, so
They
they're
have no
not really
balls.
going to do anything.
What could they do? What are the options? Like, deploying the National Guard,
I
essentially.
mean, they could have the National Guard arrest ICE members, but that would turn into like a major. That would turn into civil war, and I don't want.
But
that.
what? So you don't support that?
Well, I mean, I would support it, but I'd be afraid of what comes next for sure.
That's like, yeah, like I've been thinking about it. That feels like the only thing that really can happen, unless ICE just gets bored and they leave. Because, I mean, we know that they're demanding Jacob Fry to direct the city of Minneapolis to work with ICE agents. They're demanding Tim Walz to have the state of Minnesota turn over like voter registration, Medicaid information, but I don't see that happening. And so in that scenario where the state and local leaders don't actually cooperate with ICE more, ICE is probably going to stay until they just get bored. Like, I think that's what's going to happen until Trump is like, well, we've hammered Minnesota enough. Let's move on to another spot and try to get more blue cities to be under our thumb.
Well, and do you think the people of Minnesota, like for example, here in Lebanon, when we went out and we protested for weeks in 2019, it was a big like revolution. Eventually, like protests lost steam. Do you see the people of Minnesota eventually accepting this reality and like be like, well, we tried, we protested, We went down in the cold. Nothing changed. ICE is still here. Fuck it. This is our new reality. And do you see like the community accepting this and like trying to we're just gonna keep our heads down and go along with this, or do you see you guys like fighting and resisting this till the end?
I mean, it's only going to get warmer. So, like,
That's a good point.
Easier to protest.
It's only going to get
Easier to
warmer.
protest.
I don't see Minnesota. I can see like protests dying down or whatever, but I don't see people for like accepting this, because this is impacting every single aspect of people's lives. You drive into the city, there's less traffic because of ICE agents. People are staying home. They're not going to work. They're not going to their schools. They're not sending their children to school. They're not going to hospitals to get health care that they desperately need. This is affecting every institution in Minnesota is being affected by this. And if protests, I mean, they might die down, but there has been a lot of community organizing to help out people that are being persecuted by ICE. And I don't see that really going away anytime soon.
Also, I'm trying to think if a general strike would help, but like, wouldn't a general strike just hurt like the state? Like, it wouldn't hurt the federal government technically. Like, it's going to be local businesses suffering, local jobs, local employees who are not going to work. I mean, you're sending a message to Tim Walz, but if Tim Walz isn't going to do shit about it anyways, like, is there a way to like hurt the federal government?
I think like a general strike would hurt the state, and that's kind of the idea. Make the state take more actions than they have been taking. Which is not a whole lot right now. Like, they're filing lawsuits against it, but that's not going anywhere.
Look, selfishly, don't be mad at me, Comrade Casey. I want to deploy the fucking National Guard. Let's go. I want armed militiamen on every neighborhood street, on every corner. That's it. ICE drives by. Like, keep driving. You keep driving. That's it. You got some armed people. Like, that's what it's got to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here in Lebanon, sometimes you gotta have like Hezbollah. You know what I mean? They were born out of Israel invaded us twice. Hezbollah was created. Quick, Mustafa Jab sends a $2 donor. Thank you, Mustafa, and says, "Fellow Minnesotan here, I want Canada to take us." I don't think James and Casey would disagree.
Well,
no.
I mean, I don't
Canadians.
know. If other people are okay with just Minnesota like ducking out of this shit, then I guess I won't complain. But
Nola Magnolia sends us a 50 Egyptian pound dono and says, "I really recommend reading or listening to post-Katrina material about organizing and street militias, the bad and the good." Thank you so much for the recommendation. We will definitely look into that. And Lesbian Seagull sends $2. Hello, Lesbian Seagull.
Lebanese.
And says,
Seagull.
"Love Lebanese Seagull." Hey, lesbian Lebanese. Love to Minnesota, but Philly is gonna whoop ass tenfold. Yeah, apparently someone said Black Panther Black Panther's already organizing in Philly.
the
Meg or
Black
Maggie?
Panther Party is like the biggest. Their biggest city is like Philadelphia right now.
Let's go. And Meg or Maggie sent a $2 dono, but retracted her message. But thank you for the $2 dono. Very kind. Let me see if there's anything else in terms of tweets or anything that I wanted to see. I think
While you're
I've
looking
covered
at that, I just want to say, rest in peace, Michael Parenti. We lost a legend yesterday. One of the last surviving legitimate principled socialists in America. Author of one of my favorite books.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. Black Shirts and Reds is the book.
That sucks. R.I.P. Some crazy tweets real quick. Moongazer says, "These people do not process that this man woke up and intentionally dressed like a militia movie character and intentionally armed himself and intentionally went to a federal operation and intentionally interfered with it and intentionally resisted arrest and intentionally pulled his gun. Leftists cannot comprehend agency and therefore believe instead that he literally spawned on the sidewalk, and through a series of fascist coincidences, he was executed for exercising his constitutional right to do whatever he wants without consequences." The way people are framing this is just kind of insane. And again, like, these people don't believe in protesting. They don't believe in standing up against perceived injustice. Like, they just want people to sit home and fucking take it. Nick Fuentes tweeting, "Insurrection Act now." Insurrection is basically sending in the military, right? Into the cities. I wrote "bitch boy." That was my little response.
It's a good response.
To Nick Fuentes. What else can you say? I'm honestly trying to be inspired more by Kyle Kalinske. I love Kyle Kalinski's no fucks given approach. Kind of the only way to fight MAGA and this level of idiocy is you can't be polite, you can't be nice. They're not gonna listen. You have to be as shitty as they are. So just start calling people bitch boys. Just like this person here saying suck
Dark
a cock.
woke.
Yep.
Dark
Nick
woke.
Fuentes, gay Mexican.
Yeah, it's
Gotta hit him with that.
Erickson says, "How many more Americans will die before the government of Minnesota does what the majority of other states do and simply cooperates with federal immigration authorities to deport detained aliens? Minnesota would rather Americans die than illegal aliens get deported." So yeah, why don't you guys just comply, just cooperate, and let it all be, just get it over with. Hand them over. Hand over the illegals. James and Casey, why don't you just hand them over?
I know. I've got so many illegals in my basement right now. I'm hiding them all from ICE agents. The bad ones too, the dangerous ones.
Let's see what Asmongold had. Do you guys, anyone curious about what Asmongold had to say?
I'll listen to it. I've been listening to more of Asmon.
You should always comply with police, announce your weapon. Anyone with a concealed carry knows you should always comply with police, announce your weapon, and de-escalate all potentially dangerous situations, at least in my state. The guy intentionally gets in the way and involved in an escalating situation. Absolutely retarded behavior from a concealed carrier. I think you're totally right. I do. I think you're completely right. I think this is absolutely fucking retarded to do. And at the end of the day, if he had complied with the police, if he didn't have the gun with him, like, there is a much higher probability that he wouldn't have been shot. There is. Like, it's undeniable this is the case. And I feel like that nuance is constantly lost because
the king of nuance, Asmongold, of course.
Maybe the way that it's undeniable this is the case. And I feel like that nuance is constantly lost because you can easily come to the conclusion that maybe the way that they shot him was wrong. And based off of everything that I've seen, I'm pretty certain that they fucked up. I am. This seems pretty cut and dried that they fucked up. Now, I'm not, you know, we need to wait for the body cam, and that way we'll really know. But right now, it sure seems like they fucked up.
None of them had their body cams.
But
yeah,
is that even a thing?
Would have never happened if he didn't do that. That's true.
Not gonna change shit. But I mean, look, he's giving all the caveats that he can. Like, I mean, he shouldn't have had a gun. That was stupid. That was R-worded. But it shouldn't have happened, and they probably should. So even Asmongold, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, he victim blames immediately, but then it's like, but I mean, the ICE agents probably shouldn't have done that either. It's like, give me a break, dude.
Is the SS. If you have a police department that's not accountable, or a law enforcement agency that's not accountable, that basically is the Gestapo. That is the secret police. That is the SS.
I think Asmongold is going to join you guys on the streets of Minneapolis. This was fucked up. They're saying, how do you think ICE is doing in Minnesota? Pretty good. These are the fun little.
Dude,
these are the fun
fuck?
memes. Yeah, the fun kind of shit. And I love this from Kyle Kalinske. This is the future of America. Obey, submit, stay in line. Cameras everywhere, agents everywhere. But we sure own the libs. We sure own the damn libs. And yeah, this is what it's going to be like, dude.
Yeah,
but at least those damn libs.
I saw a meme where it's like a conservative guy, and he's like, I'm not going to give it, or conservatives in 2020, I'm not going to give in and wear a mask and obey this tyrannical government, conservatives in 2026. Just carry your papers on you at all times and don't use your First or Second Amendment rights, and you won't get murdered by the Gestapo.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. Do we need to watch Kristi Noem talking about this, or fuck it? We know what she's gonna say.
Nah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. By the way, I've renamed my episode into Better Left Unsaid episode 1. The vote is in, at least according to the live chat, 44%, based on 164 votes.
I'm happy with that.
44% for Better Left Unsaid. Left for Dead, a distant second with 26% of the vote. Bad Takes Bureau in third with 16, and United Front with a 14%. Still respectable 14%. Comrade Casey. That's respectable. That's
I
you
thought
guys.
better of
Hey,
the do not worry audience.
you could try you could do the poll with your audience. Then we could average it up. We
I don't
could
know how to do that.
start a poll in your live chat. Just press the plus button
Nah,
at the bottom.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I
Like
think
it,
I
better
think we're
left
happy
unsaid.
with it.
You guys are good. Guys, we're better left unsaid. This was episode 1. Better left.
What-
Does anyone what? Is there anything else that you guys that we want to talk about that you guys want to share that we've not covered? I was just saying that I changed the name of my episode. I wasn't concluding it.
Man, what other news even happened this week? I've been like so fixated on ice and what's going on in Minnesota.
I don't even know.
Greenland, like Greenland's been popping
Oh
off,
my
but like
God, yeah.
with what's happening now, it's crazy. By the way, I've crossed my, I'm exactly at my members goal. Thank you so much. You guys were insane today.
That's
So I'm
awesome.
gonna increase my members goal to 600.
I think the whole Greenland thing is just a big distraction from the real war that's going to happen in Iran. Because I haven't seen much coverage about that. And apparently, like, a lot of countries are mobilizing their military towards Iran.
Yeah.
But I haven't even been able to keep up, so I don't even really know what's happening.
Yeah. Iran is a clusterfuck. The Greenland, Minneapolis.
like-
The dollar is like dying apparently because Europeans are selling a lot of their American assets. They're like divesting from American companies, just to fuck with America because of what he's doing to Greenland. So like people are afraid of like the dollar. People are investing in gold again. Like buy gold, buy. Like I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
So everyone's kind of
silver.
freaking out. Buy
You should be
silver,
buying
yeah.
silver.
So silver. I'll look into the silver. So there's
Is your
all of
chat
that.
calling me Unk?
Yeah, someone called me. Someone is saying, yeah, a couple of unks here. Presley's calling you unk.
I'm 10 years younger than Anthony. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Jess is saying not Chad calling Casey unk. Well, why did you get called unk? What was it that earned the unk
I
title?
hope I didn't have a bad take or something.
Dude,
Might be the youngest guy here.
Yesterday at
No,
the
let's call it
protest,
like that,
I was gonna interview this or I was like recording or whatever, and I looked over and I thought there was like a 12-year-old kid beside me. It turned out she was like a 21-year-old woman, and I was like talking to her about my cousin who was in middle school. I'm like, oh, I'm a cousin your age, and she's like, no, I'm actually 21. I'm like, oh fuck, I thought you were like a middle school boy. And that was so bad because I was live streaming too. So
By the way, this is a show like we're gonna have guests on from time to time.
yeah,
Yes, Marina, Casey's 25. Let us know in the
24,
comments.
Thank you very much.
And the live chat anytime you got any guests that you guys have in mind. Someone actually, Casey, do you know someone called Emily's Famous? Because you follow her on Instagram. Someone sent me her profile today. Apparently she's in Lebanon. They're like, you should have her on the show.
that's it.
I've never heard of her before, but like,
Oh yeah,
she does
like
world
travels
travel
around and stuff.
Does she do anything political, like anything like that, or just like world traveler type stuff?
She just kind of travels around, but I like her content a lot because she tends to go to countries that are sort of considered like enemies of America and
Okay.
kind of just humanizes them and stuff.
Apparently
I
she's in
think that'd be-
Lebanon.
That'd be great.
she's in Lebanon
look
right
into
now, or
that.
she lives there.
She just posted like an Instagram reel in Lebanon. So she might be here right now, or I don't know if she's still here. Maybe she posted it after leaving or something.
Okay.
But okay, interesting. Because I was looking at her profile and I saw that we had you in common as a follower.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chad, tell us people that you want us to interview. I guess we can like use this time to kind of wrap up right now, but tell us people that you want to interview. Tell us ideas that you think would be fun for content. I know, Anthony, you mentioned Sean Strickland. His next fight is about a month from now. I think it would be fun if we live streamed watching his fight, because I also think he's going to lose his next fight.
I'm down. Is that just streaming on Paramount Plus now for UFC?
Yeah.
I mean, we would have to watch it off cam. We could just do
Right.
commentary and stuff. Yeah.
Paramount
Fuck Sean
Plus,
Strickland.
or I got you if you don't want to spend $9.
Let's do that. Oh, well, no, just because I live in Lebanon, I don't think, unless I use a VPN, I won't be able to access it because I don't think they have the rights for like the Middle East yet.
Oh,
that whole thing.
I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
Let's go.
UFC is my like mega hobby that I have watching.
Oh
that
shit, really?
Yeah.
I watched the Paddy versus Gaethje fight today, this morning.
Yeah.
That was interesting. That was an interesting fight.
That fight was hilarious. I was cracking up watching it.
But it's funny, not to bore you guys, just real quick. Like Paddy, like I box. Justin had his hands up, like it was more of a boxing match. Paddy had his hands like wide up, like this the whole time. I'm
He's
like,
so
just
bad.
cover your face. He kept eating punches to the face. I'm like, block some head movement. Like you clearly know no one's tackling each other. No one's like taking anyone to the ground barely. If you're just boxing, then fucking box. Stand like a boxer. Block like a boxer. Move your head. Nothing. He just fucking stood there and ate him. I'm like, all right, that's one way to get through the fight. Mustafa Natur just gifted 10 do not worry memberships. Mustafa, thank you so much. Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Coming in clutch at the last second with a 10 gifted subbies.
I also got a gifted here. It's a super chat from Nola Magnolia. 50 Egyptian pounds, it looks like. Any advice for people about how to find out info on protests, etc.? I would say, first and foremost, there's always people posting on Instagram, like upcoming stuff, or if it's happening in the moment. But if it's very impromptu and spontaneous, you can look at flight radar, and there will often be a helicopter circling the protest, or you can look on Snapchat if you have it. The heat map often shows you where there's a lot of activity.
See, I'm always scrambling to like find out where these things are happening, so I gotta start using some of these tips and tricks. Also, if you
follow the helicopter,
if you're on Reddit or like, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, find like local groups that you can join, and people will post there a lot of the times. That's how I've been kind of getting around, getting information to myself. So yeah, that's super helpful.
Any protests happening today? Are you guys joining anything happening around the area? Are people mobilizing today, or is it kind of chill?
Oh, I'm sure there's protests happening like all the time. I know there's the federal building, which ICE agents are bringing people to, that have protesters there constantly. I was there. I might head out to another one when we close this up, but
yeah, I might be heading down to where Alex was murdered yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's sort of turned into like a autonomous quote unquote area.
Oh yeah, I saw a post that conservatives made
people maybe
getting so mad. My chat is saying we need to interview AB's dad.
Yes.
You know what? That would be fucking hilarious. If you
God.
if you guys reach out to him, it could work. I would definitely, dude. I wanted to do it at one point when I reached out to him. I wanted to say on stream, like, I think it would be hilarious if I invited AB's dad onto my show to like get him to answer that question about Ahmed Fouad al-Khatib and what he thinks about what he said about CARE. Then I was like, I didn't want to say it on stream so that someone doesn't clip it, but I feel like he would know, or like he would just scroll through my page and be like, why is my son on this guy's thumbnails? This guy must hate H3 or something. So if you guys talk to him and I could just pop in like, hey, we can get him to answer that question about Ahmed Fouad
That would be
al-Khatib.
awesome. I could try to reach him.
That'd be pretty
Let's
fun.
do AB's dad. Let's do it. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. This was super fun, super insightful. Please be safe if you guys go out to protest. Again, I can't believe I'm the one telling my white American friends to be safe in Minneapolis. But here we are. Please be safe, gentlemen. Don't get shot.
We need to do like a whiteness tier list, okay? Because I've been getting comments that are like, "Oh, you're not white enough to go out and be safe." Just because like
you are a little
looking.
tan.
I know, I'm a little tan.
You could be mistaken for a non-white.
So we need to
right now.
We need to recreate the Arab tier list that Frogan got in hot water.
God no.
Yeah.
The white people
For sure.
tier
I like
list.
that. I would be S tier white.
You'd be S tier.
I'd be S tier white because I've always said I'm really Hitler's worst enemy. I'm a communist Aryan. I'm the whitest guy in the world.
I know. I think like white level. Like if you have a blonde blonde facial hair, that's like really S tier white right there.
Oh yeah,
dude. Hitler has a lot. Like Hitler's biggest supporters are a gay Mexican, a half Somali dude, Andrew
a Sudanese
Tate,
guy,
a Sudanese guy. Like yeah, it's over, man. Like
was that just Hitler... last weekend? This week has been so
it's crazy,
long.
man. Yeah, that was last week.
DEI
By the way,
Nazism.
we'll go clubbing when I come visit you guys in Minnesota. We'll have our own live stream clubbing night. Okay, we'll do the looks maxing. We'll do mogging. We'll do everything that clavicular does. All right,
We'll run some guy over.
We'll run some guy over. We'll go to the club. We'll demand our favorite song be played.
Yeah,
we'll go viral. To everybody who was in here today, thank you so much for all the donos, for all the gifted subs. That was super generous. Seated down under again with the 50 gifted. You're a fucking maniac. To everybody who sent in super chats to support us, genuinely thank you. We hope you guys enjoy the show and tune in. We're gonna try to do this every week.
Yeah.
You know, the days might change sometimes. If someone's got something going on a Sunday, we will move it to another day. We are going to be flexible, but we're going to aim to do this at least once a week, whenever we can.
And hopefully a consistent time, because that's important when you're starting a show. But yeah,
it is. With some guests, we're going to have some fun. Gentlemen, please be safe. That's the most important thing. I don't want to see a fucked up video tonight on my Twitter feed. Everybody be safe. Please be careful. Abide, comply. Just promise me, comply.
You sound like my mom right now.
I know. I'm gonna have to. Will you comply? If they ask you for your ID, James, will you comply?
We'll see. We'll see. No,
I'll the Constitution.
The best form of self-defense is a 50-yard dash. Okay, just keep that in mind, everyone.
As someone who lives in Lebanon, there's a million ways to die here every day. If I go to the States and an ICE agent asks for my ID, I'm not here to die. I'm here for vacation. I'm going to give them my ID just so that I can come back home safe to my cats. I'm not looking to die in Minneapolis, so I would show them my ID just to spare myself the trouble. Because I can die here any day. I don't need to die in Minneapolis.
Right.
You know what? I'll die here. So I want you guys to comply. I want you guys to comply just to be safe.
We want an episode 2 to come out.
Yes, exactly. You know,
I'll be here for episode 2.
Yeah,
I
thank
promise.
you, thank you, James. You too. You better comply.
Yep.
Abide,
comply, provide ID. Another podcast name right there. Yeah. Anthony, next week I want to see the Lord of the Rings Lego in the background.
I will have it. Won't be completed. I would have started the assembly, but yes, I will have it hopefully the next couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yes,
gentlemen.
As Sir Spencer or Spenass says, "Fuck ICE." I think that's a good sentiment to leave this episode on.
Gentlemen, it's been wonderful. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. I will talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for a great talk.
Peace out, everyone.
Later, boys.
Until next time. Boom. Okay, now I'm done. Oh, what? My camera is from this angle now? Okay, we need to fix this up, guys. That's bad. It's a bad angle. Yeah, let me try to fix this. What is going on? The display capture, first of all, I have to change. What the heck? Oh, okay. Closing this. Video capture. Properties. Is this it? Oh my god. Can you get okay? You can hear me at least. I just need to work out this camera. Oh, I think I need to close Zoom before I can activate my camera. By the way, thank you everyone for watching. I just wanted to. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Before I close this off. Okay, I'm back. Before I sign off today, I look good from every angle. Well, I appreciate that. By the way, I was at the protest yesterday. I found a few people there that actually recognized me. So shout out Minnesota people that are in chat right now. That was fun. That was fun to be recognized. Kind of embarrassing, honestly, though, because I was asking to interview them and they're like, wait a second, I know who you are. Like, okay. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Let me see if I can. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, I need to like upload some of these videos to YouTube. I don't know if I can get them off my phone. But I'll do one thing. I'll show you guys one picture. I was talking to a lot of cool people there. Maybe we can watch some of my live stream from yesterday. Mad Unk status? Okay, what the fuck? Don't tubin right at the end. Okay. Let's see. What was my live stream? I'm gonna watch a live stream on a live stream. That was my first time live streaming. That was my first time live streaming in public. So let's see. I go to my lives. This is what I watched. Let's see. Let's see how it turned out. Wait, this will be fun. So let's see. It's cold out here. I got 2 hats on, and I'm trying to not get people to think that I'm a Fed. So let's go. Bro, I'm a very introverted person, so being in public and posting shit like this was kind of cringy, to be honest. It was very cringy for me, but I'm glad that people watched it. That's pretty cool that people were able to watch that. So I like it. Was fun too. It was very fun. So maybe in the future I'll do more stuff like that. Bro, I fucking made Hassan take a selfie with me too. I gotta show you guys that selfie. He was he was not happy that he had to do that. Oh my god. This is what you guys were watching yesterday? Yeah, if I do this, I should, I don't know. I guess it was at night, so the quality was pretty low too. Oh, I know. I did have the advantage of being tall. I was wearing 3 jackets, so I couldn't lift my arm up past here. So that's why I had the phone down pretty low. Also, I didn't wear gloves. So yesterday at the vigil, some guy gave me a pair of gloves, which was very nice of him, by the way. It was covered in his cat's hair, which was kind of gross, but I still needed it because my hands were literally freezing. And yeah, but they were still like very thin gloves. Better than nothing, but it was extremely cold. How long have you been out here today?
Just got here.
You just got here? How old are you if you don't... Bro, this was so embarrassing. This interview actually, like, it was like a very short person. They looked extremely young. I thought they were a middle school boy, but it was a 21-year-old woman. Holy shit. I even said to her, I'm not going to turn the camera around because you're a minor. Oh my god. I'm like, dude, I was about to say to her, like, oh, you're out here, where are your parents? Don't mind me asking.
You live streaming?
I'm live streaming, yeah. I'm not going to put you on camera because you're a minor, but...
21.
You're 21 then?
Not a minor, yeah.
Oh, Do Not Worry podcast. Yeah, I'm just watching the footage that I got from last night. Dude, my little cousin, he's like... Yeah, dude, I said... I said, I'm not going to put you on camera because you're a minor. And then the person's like 21. I thought they were joking. Oh, I'm 21, right?
Like in middle school right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
And then I immediately start talking about my middle school aged cousin.
anything that's going on with ICE, but he knows that like his immigrant neighbors are scared to go outside right now.
Yeah.
Have you, like, how have your classmates been dealing with some of that stuff?
I'm graduated, but it
You're
sounds
graduated?
like, I know, right?
Yeah.
I've heard it's stressful, and I mean, I see all the little kids playing Roblox and imitating it. It seems like
I saw that too. I saw that
some,
today.
like, drama with that, honestly.
Okay, well, thanks for talking with me. Wait,
Might not be the best
are you
person.
really 21?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's dark.
It's a great time to graduate, honestly.
Yeah. No, seriously. So are you, so you just graduated?
Anthony, sending me 10 gifted memberships? Don't do that. Well, actually, yeah. Okay. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Anthony. I appreciate it. But I do need to start doing like actual members only content because I feel bad. But yes, if you were not fortunate enough to be gifted a membership, you can also consider joining the channel. It's only 99 cents. Your name will show up in green and you might get members only content. If you have ideas for that, let me know.
Going to college then?
Yep.
All right, nice. Yeah. And you're a resident of Minneapolis?
Yep. Just moved here, yeah.
Oh, you just moved here?
Or moved back here.
Oh, okay. So you lived in Minnesota and then moved away for school, came back here?
Went to school in Minneapolis, but went home for a job, then came back.
Oh, gotcha. So you're back here living here now or just back here for the weekend?
Living.
Okay. And yeah, it shows a good time to come back and move back to Minneapolis, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so have you been coming out here and protesting a lot then?
A little bit,
Yeah, I
I've done
know.
what I
Me
can.
too. It's definitely tricky too, but yeah, how have you, well, one thing I'm asking is like, what do you want to see your elected officials doing right now? Because I think I think the consensus is not enough, they're not doing enough, but what can they do? Like, what would you like to, if you could like stick a controller up their ass and you can remote control them, what would you have them be doing?
Man, that's a complicated question. I don't even know because I've been thinking about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What have you been thinking about on a day-to-day basis?
Fear.
Fear. Yeah, honestly, that's very reasonable. So, all right. Well, it was nice talking to you. What was your name?
It was
Mark. I'm James. I'm Uninformed Leftist on YouTube. Started a channel covering Israel and Palestine, and then since then
Still get
covering
aged as
Trump and
19.
shit like that. So, yeah, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to get better grades.
All right.
Yeah, she was a very nice person.
Okay, I thought that person was a middle school kid.
One strategy that I have, if you want to call it a strategy, at these things is find the person with the Palestine flag because you know their base is hell. So I always come up to them and talk to them about like how they are representing Palestine because they're like the super woke people. They're the actual leftists that are like, yes, what we're experiencing now is a fractional reflection of what U.S. foreign policy has done for, since World War II, essentially. Dude, also, it's extremely hard to talk when it's that cold outside. Like, my lips were definitely freezing.
Move to Kanadistan. I see your abolish ICE sign. Would you be comfortable doing an interview? I'm just asking people what they want to see their elected officials doing against ICE right now. Find someone else? All right. I just want to say, the only Democrat I want to support is one that supports abolish ICE. And I don't think enough Democrats are saying that, so I'm happy to see that sign.
I'm like, I gotta prove that I'm not a Fed.
Just stand here right now. Dude, I'm not an unk, okay?
Each other, to our neighbors, to each one of us. In this moment of unity for our nation and our community. What comes out of Minnesota will be pure love.
Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, this is the other interview that I was going to do. And I'm sorry that I like ended the live stream too. If I do this again, I'm not going to end the live stream when an SJW comes up and is like, "Hey, you're Fed posting right now." I'm not going to end the live stream. I was talking to some really cool guys from what organization were they from? They gave me their card, but they were like a pro Native American organization. They were really cool. I wanted to talk to some people from MEEE, which is the Minnesota Immigration Rights Activist Committee or Activist Committee. I've wanted to like bring some people from that organization on and do an interview and still talk. Like I'm in contact with someone from there, but yeah, I was getting pretty cold too, so I left. But yeah, that I thought live streaming was pretty fun. I don't know about you guys.
Elected officials be doing against ICE?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to.
No, yeah,
you don't
sure.
want to. Okay.
No, I'm not being like that.
Okay, so I'm here with, what's your name?
My name is Rachel.
Rachel?
Yep.
Oh my God. Yesterday at the Target.
All right, I'm skipping past this part. I'm sorry, guys.
One of the speakers yesterday, her name was Rachel, and she was very powerful, right? And she left a mark on people, and her husband saved, and so they left a mark.
Yeah.
Right? And so maybe that was where she was connected. I don't know.
That's true.
You know?
So are you, you're out here representing, like, the idea that there are no illegal people on stolen land.
Yeah.
Are you a member of Native American tribe?
I am an enrolled member of the Omaha tribe, and I am a descendant of the Ho-Chunk Nation.
Okay.
I'm from Nebraska.
Nebraska, that's great, and I think obviously everyone here, like all groups of people, need to come together. And
dude, this lady here, Rachel, she was showing me up. She was like pumping up the chat. She was like, all right, and now we need to stand together and have our power be heard. Like, she definitely knew how to do a call to action.
Oppose this, but I think, especially like, I think that this whole ICE thing has really called into question like the way that Native Americans have been treated by the U.S. government.
Well, this is nothing new for us.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing new for Native Americans, but now other groups of people are experiencing like a fraction of what Native Americans experience.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. That's fair to say. But I also think too, what we stand for something much more. This has been going on for hundreds of years, 500 years of resistance, and we're still here. And
Yes.
we're still here fighting a good fight.
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying. People can walk through things, but you have to come together. You have to unify. You have to have an understanding of each person, right? Even if you don't, then you open up to that. It's not a civil rights issue. This is a human rights issue at this point.
Of course.
Very
right.
much.
What message do you have for the mayor of the city, Jacob Fry, for Tim Walz, for the senators and the Congress people that represent Minnesota, what kind of message do you have for them and for Democrats in general that are supposed to be representing people like us, fighting for our rights?
Remember, we are the human beings. Each of us all carry emotions, love, heart, all of that. Remember, don't focus on the ones that are perpetuating. Focus on who it is affecting. And love, it's about love and unity. We're all here together doing it.
Right.
I'm not even from here, I'm from another state.
Yeah.
But I believe in it and I want to support my indigenous relatives. So I'm here.
Yeah,
and I want to support the people.
And people talk about Minnesotans being tough. You're from North Dakota, all the way out here in sub-zero weather.
Yeah.
Protesting.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to see.
Yeah, right on. Keep doing you. Keep doing it, right? We're out here doing it.
And the last question I'm asking people is, what kind of hope do you have for the future, for the rest of this year, for the rest of Trump's term, and for the country in general?
I believe that we are watching a system break before our eyes, a system that was already broken. So if this is a call to community at this time, then this is a call for all communities to organize and to connect and to support one another.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be way fun rebuilding it, right? In our eyes, in our vision. Remember, we are the human beings. We are the human beings.
Yeah, I agree. Awesome.
All right, good to meet you,
Thank you for
man.
talking
Be
with
safe.
me, Rachel.
Yeah,
Have a great
appreciate
rest of
you.
your day. Stay warm.
You as well.
Stay safe. Oh, my nose is dripping.
I was covered in snot. All right. I'm really curious about how the audio worked with this guy. I forget his name.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
Because hey, I saw the Free Palestine flag. Just wanted to come over and say hi.
Hi.
Because yeah, I love seeing this, and like, there's definitely not enough of it.
We have to show it to the people. We're here for them, just like they were there for us.
Right. Exactly.
And there's no peace. It's the same tactics that they are using on us here is the same tactics that they were using on the Palestinians.
That's what I've been thinking a lot about that. I don't know. Do you mind talking right now? I'm live streaming.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel where I've been covering Israel and Palestine. And I feel like, for me, here, I'm going to turn this camera around. For me, I feel like I do see similarities between what the IDF has done to Palestinians, especially in the West Bank, where it's not been open genocide. It's just been more of like ethnic cleansing. And what ICE is doing here in Minneapolis and across the country. But obviously, the scope of
Not
it and
on-
the scale
I'm not
has been
filming
on
him
a
at all.
way less.
Yeah.
So I draw comparisons, but at the same time I feel bad because it's like the Palestinians have suffered so much more than
but
the
that's what
people
we've
in
been telling
Minnesota.
people for many years, and we've amplified it the past couple years.
Right.
And the reason why we amplified it the past couple years because we said whatever's happening overseas is gonna
Bro, this guy was base as hell too.
come and bite you in your ass here
Yes.
at home.
It's the
right?
same tactics. It's the same
tactic.
military gear
And
developed in
It's
Israel.
not even a conspiracy or us just saying it. It's actually documented that they come and they train with the ICE agents. They train with border control people because they think that, they have the best option. Think about it. It's this, just the spray, right? The pepper spray that they're using. It's not supposed to be even sprayed to you with the minimum distance is supposed to be 5 feet minimum. That's
They're
what
walking
and
right
they're
up to
walking right
people.
up and spraying in your face. That's gonna cause burns on your skin, that causes burns in your eyes, that also on top of it, it could cause asphyxiation, which means that you're gonna essentially suffocate, not right away, but you're gonna suffocate at some point during that day.
Yeah.
Right? So just remember, whatever's happening right now, what's happening to other people across the world.
Right.
And this is why immigrants are important, because they're gonna tell you, we are the canary that's gonna tell you when things are starting to go bad.
Yes, and I think what we're seeing right now is people that don't care about foreign policy, they don't care about Palestine, are now caring a whole lot when it's coming back and hitting them in their homes.
And as unfortunate as it is for these reasons, but I'm glad people are waking up.
Yes, and I'm just... The one thing I'm worried about, though, is that after ICE agents leave, they're not going to learn lessons, and they're going to...
They will not learn
Oh God, this deteriorated badly.
Policy, America's foreign policy, and the allies that we support.
Yes, exactly.
Because if you are okay with genocide in Palestine,
Okay, honestly, like that chant, because we were in the dead middle of the crowd. It was some kind of vigil, and then it was a march to the location where Alex Preti died, where he was murdered, executed in the streets by ICE. We were in the middle of the crowd, and it was a very loud chant. So the audio is actually surprisingly pretty good.
of course,
Yeah. Exactly.
When it's not roboting, it's good audio.
Could you tell us a little bit about
I was a Minneapolis resident until about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And that's how it's now.
Right.
This is my original city.
Me too. Yeah. And I've been asking people why to see.
Oh my God, guys, this is so bad.
Just talk because they have the ability to do something about it. In that Article 9, they can actually do actions. They can enact that. Essentially, you can do an impeachment. You don't need to wait.
Yes.
You don't need to, and there's other ways that you can do it. We don't have a majority.
All right, I'm sorry. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. So.
Fuck ice.
That's what you sound like IRL too. I just want to get to the part where the guy taps me on the shoulder. He's like, excuse me, Fed posting much?
Ice out.
Ice out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, not a great signal there.
Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Fuck ice.
Where's the part where they were like trying to get over that hump?
Ice. Fuck ice. Fuck ice.
Just yelling "fuck ice" into the microphone.
Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Fuck ice.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah. This is dangerous. Sure, I can go first, honestly.
Dude, the ground was covered in ice. Like, not trying to make a joke or a pun or anything, but like the snow, I don't know what happened. Like the snow had melted and then refrozen, or maybe it's just so many people were walking on it previously and then it froze, but it was like snow and ice. It was ridiculous terrain.
We made it.
Yeah, to like help people down that little hill. All right, let's just skip to the end.
Oh, is this not a good thing?
He's like, you're doing the Fed's job by live streaming.
It's generally disfavored. Like, oh, protest movements, you should not do it. Because then the Feds don't need to be here. If you're just
I'm looking this up right now.
Yeah, all right.
You should probably go and
You're right. Thanks for letting me know. How do I even do it? Oh.
And then it's
We wrote a piece.
Oh, Majority Report playing. Hey, activists, think twice. This is by Wired. Wait. This is from 2017, a Wired article. Americans say... All right, I think this guy just read a Wired article in 2017 and then hasn't updated his stance on that since then. Hey, activists, you need to think twice before live streaming protests. They can document human rights abuses, but it can carry security risks. Anyway, so this is my last free article. Aw, Wired. Let's see. I was trying to upload some other stuff. Let's see what I got uploaded here. Some videos that I took. Oh yeah. So after that guy told me to stop live streaming, I did. And then I started recording. And then I turned around to the guy. I'm like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing an interview?" And the guy had a sign and he's like hiding his face from me. He's like, no, stop asking me questions. And then I'm like, oh yeah, like I feel like everyone thinks I'm ICE. And he's like, yeah, well, maybe you should do something to address that. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I just walked away. But dude, I couldn't believe that I turned around and asked the guy that told me to stop live streaming. I'm like, hey, do you want to do an interview? He was not having it. Let's just say that. The guy's still right behind me when I was recording this. Okay, so that was like in the immediate aftermath. What else do I have here? I think this was before I started live streaming. Oop.
I know, you know it.
Look at all these feds on their phones recording. All right, next.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'd love to talk with you more, like,
Oh my... Oh, wait, shit. This was recording in my pocket. This is a video of it in my pocket, and I'm talking to people.
But yeah, we're in town for a couple of days. If you want to, do you have a regular lesson?
Oh, sure. Just do
Oh, fuck.
Still way too low.
I don't want to dox myself. I gave someone my number during this video.
They're all done. They still won 15 hours. We've been racing, as I actually know. Like, we should be in the...
Okay, so that's like the anti-video. Next, video file still being processed. What else do we have? How do I view this in a different way? Okay, oh, this was an interview with an activist that I did.
So I'm James, I'm here with, what's your name?
I'm Peggy.
Peggy, nice to meet you.
This is a 12-minute long interview. I'll just upload the whole thing to the channel. We don't have to cover it. What's this? This is when I tracked down Hassan and forced him to take a selfie with me. So, yeah, you can see like my beard or my mustache was like covered in frozen vapor from my breath, and also probably snot too. So anyway, Hassan was there. That was pretty cool. Let's see what this video is. Oh, just a video of this is just a video of the vigil that took place. So there were people kneeling down, praying, doing stuff like that. There were also people around a trash fire to keep warm. Cops are starting to use facial ID software, and the more videos they have, the more opportunities they have to ID/false ID people. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's just like you have to fucking take videos of the stuff that's going on. Dude, yeah, Hassan, I mean, his mask was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So on the day previous, I had a scarf and I was covering up my face. Maybe I can find a picture, but yesterday when I went out there, I did not have a scarf and my face was fucking frozen. That's why I was going out without the face mask or anything like that. Oh, God. So that was pretty cool. Even in Rhode Island, the cold has been no joke. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, there's probably going to be some more stuff. I might upload some videos, but... oh, yeah, more stuff uploaded here.
All right, so we both got the frozen mustaches. What's your name, by the way?
Noah.
Noah? Nice. Yeah, nice to meet you. So you just got here, same as me. What were you feeling when you saw the news today and that made you want to come out here and actually show up?
Well, it was two things. One was, it's fucked up.
It's very fucked up, yeah.
And then the other was, I was born and raised here, so it's like, I have to come out.
You gotta like defend your city pretty much.
Like I saw it this morning, like I said on the stream.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come out here.
Right.
But at the same time, every few seconds a tear gas would go off. It's like I gotta see what's going on.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah, and I saw they were like doing crowd. The FBI was doing crowd control and stuff. So. Yeah, I mean. Very peaceful protest here right now.
Oh, it's always peaceful.
Yeah.
In this state, it's only aggressive when it's getting out.
Exactly. Yeah, I was at the Whipple building today too, and it was super chill. But like a ton of sheriff's deputies there to like make sure it doesn't get any more chill or something like that. I don't know. But
I know the National Guard is going to be probably protecting the building.
Right. Exactly. So. You're here, obviously. What, if you could, like, what do you want your elected officials to be doing right now? Like Jacob Fry, Tim Walz, because they're not doing a whole lot.
Yeah,
they're like
doing
lawsuits, but we're dealing with an entity that just blatantly violates court orders all the time. So, what do you want? Like, do you want to see the police doing more? Do you want to? Like, they're calling out the National Guard, but it's, as you said, to protect ICE agents. It's not to protect the protesters.
Well, I mean, I think if Tim Walz orders the National Guard to protect protesters,
yeah, they will.
The chances of that happening is very low.
Right.
Can't trust the police. Yeah. So the most thing I think that could happen is the police keep getting
fucked over too. It's like
The police are getting literally racially profiled when they're out of uniform.
maybe the next news report we'll get is a police officer got shot.
Right. Who knows? So maybe cops walk around with guns all the time. If they're shooting people for having guns, cops are going to be big targets.
So like what I want is our leaders to actually be out here besides just the city council.
Like, I want to see more people at shit like this. Like, maybe Klobuchar can come out here herself. And I don't know, man. I feel like if the leaders are actually in the streets, we're gonna have a different opinion than if they're just always.
But I think they know what they need to do.
Yeah.
But they're just not gonna do it unless they really have to.
So you don't have a lot of hope then.
I think most people will tell you that they want their leaders to do something.
Yeah.
But they know they're probably not going to. Kind of like we all know, I feel, we want ICE out of the city.
Right.
Out of every city.
Yeah.
But we also probably know that's probably not going to happen. Right. Until at least elected officials get off their ass.
Do you have a message for Kirsty Noem?
Kirsty Noem?
Yeah, Kirsty.
I mean, I don't think there's much you can say to him.
All right, dude. We'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Okay, he was pretty cool. Noah, shout out. Thank you for volunteering. This is a long interview. Tony.
Okay, so I'm here with
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah, I'm Tony.
Nice to meet you. Are you a Minneapolis resident?
I'm a resident of Brooklyn Park.
Okay, Brooklyn
and
Park.
I come out here every once in a while. Hollis Winston.
Oh, yeah. So were you out here just like, when you saw the news, you're just like, I gotta come out here to protest?
Well, yesterday, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to just like flip this video somehow and re-upload it, but this was at the Whipple building. So this is the federal building that ICE has been using as a as like a detention center. So there were cars driving past, there were cars driving into the building. Uh-oh, copyright music. Muting it. ICE agents driving in there, crowd not having it. But yeah, all right, we gotta do like a fit check. So wait, what the heck? Oh yeah, this was my scarf that I was wearing at the other day. Had to take a picture of that. But yeah, I was wearing like long underwear and then like flannel pajamas and jeans, 2 pairs of socks on each foot, obviously. Long t-shirt, other long t-shirt, sweater. So 3 shirts, then blue jacket, this flannel jacket, and then the jean jacket, and 2 pairs of hats. And of course, I should have brought a scarf out too to cover my face, but I did not have it. So anyway, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I want to cover more protests from here. I want to cover more protests from here. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the podcast with Anthony and Comrade Casey. They were great. It would be awesome if Anthony came to Minnesota. I've been trying to go out and hook up with Comrade Casey at protests. I think that would be really fun to do too. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Stay warm, stay safe, and peace out. Talk to you later.